come from many different backgrounds, holding secrets great and small. We are many different faces, different races, some who look familiar and others who don't look familiar at all, some very young and some very old, each of us with our own story. But we all come here to this inn on this night where it all began, where the separate threads of our stories merged into one. This is our story. Hear our tale. Relax, be merry, and enjoy. I am just like, I cannot drink and talk at the same time, apparently. Excuse me.
I will say, just because of echo potentially, 4 might have to keep herself muted unless she is directly talking.
Not in Discord. You might want to make sure you're muted in Discord, but that's where you want to mute. So you click the microphone to mute yourself.
I know.
And unmute. Okay, good deal.
Guard's just over there rocking out.
Oh yeah, this is typical. We love our Gart. Check your Roll20 chat in a second. 4.
That song is stuck in my head. I think I'm going to do a channel point redemption. I think I'm going to do a channel point redemption for my stream. And whenever someone redeems it for 5,000 channel points, Star has to pop in and sing a chorus of a song.
What? Who has to pop in and sing what song?
I said, I think I'm going to do a channel point redemption. And when someone redeems it for 5,000 points, Star has to pop into voice chat and sing a chorus of a song.
What?
He wants me to sing in his voice chat.
Wow.
So, yes, I can certainly try and do that. Number 1. Number 2.
I thought it was number 4.
Yes, exactly. Good job. And no, Bolt, stop it.
Guard says he's got the first one. I'm actually gonna say that that's also redemption that I can choose, and I have infinite points.
Is this basically Star must sing whatever you guys choose? Because seriously, Star knows some songs, knows quite a few songs, but there may be a bunch that she is going, give me a second, I gotta learn that.
I'm back.
That's a fidget spinner.
Correction. That is a purple fidget spinner.
Oh, it's purple. I have a fidget cube.
Bring it here.
I am a fidget cube.
Spinner.
My cube.
One of her friends dropped a birthday present off for her. Yeah, she's got a fidget cube, so it's got like little thingies, clicky things, movie
I
things.
used to own like a few of those.
I love these. These are so cool. There you go. There's 4. Bye, 4. Yeah. She's watching on her screen while she's moving her hand in front of mine. What are you doing?
Sitting.
Okay.
And also folding.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
I know everybody is eating. Should I cut this out or should I just upload it to YouTube? Everybody's stuffing their face.
Why not?
It'd be
Passionate
funny.
eating session.
Here at Sweet Rolls, we make sure that our cast is fully fed before we go
Well fed.
live. Well,
Except we've
And
already
even
went
when
live.
we go live.
Sweet rolls where we eat all the time.
Speaking
I
of which,
thought Finn
what?
would. No.
we're fattening ourselves up for the next barbecue.
That was all you. You were so bad.
Not me. Not me. It was not me. It was not me. Not me. Go sit down.
Go sit down. Okay. Okay, Mom.
She just took 4 cookies as she left too.
She's so
Oh,
bad at
God.
throwing his payment.
But to be fair, if I was there, I'd probably take your cookies as well.
You're allowed. Everybody's allowed. It's okay. She's actually allowed. I'm sharing with her.
I had really good ice cream tonight.
There's a scrubber. What do you have? What is that?
Boneless chicken legs.
Oh, so
it-
chicken
it
nugget.
It fell over.
Chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies.
It
I
looks
want your
like
fidget spinner.
it looks like dog treat jerky.
It
Back off.
does, but it tastes so
Back
good.
off.
You want my fidget
That's
spinner?
not yours either. Well, it is, but you can't have it. Will you give me his treats?
You pointed at the floor and said, "Go get him."
Look, there, under the
Okay.
couch, I believe.
Wait, so Sully gets treated with a
It's actually a really, really good fidget spinner. I'm able to balance it on my thumb very well.
I
Feed
want your
him,
fidget
feed
spinner.
Atticus.
Give.
Give it here, and I'll open it.
See, he's the purple.
the purple.
Yeah, you gotta feed it, Jim, so he knows it's worth it.
I have returned everyone. I hope you're all ready to go.
I am.
I'm not
Let's
ready.
wait.
Let's do this.
Hey, Ray.
Well,
Yeah.
don't be a jerk.
I have purple.
Go sit. Get your headphones on.
You have what?
Yes, he
I
has
have
purple.
purple.
He has the purple. Sit.
Oh, is it one of those weird fidget toys?
Weird fit.
Oh, it's
It's
not
not
weird
weird.
one. It's
Fidget
the
spinner.
normal one. It's not the weird one. I was thinking it was one of the newer versions that they've been bringing out.
Ah,
I have one of those
Uh,
things where you
one
like
more.
pop the little bubbles on it.
boop.
Kind of did a.
All right.
For those of you that are wondering why we have a new person on my overlay, that is a relative of Lyra's. That's today's birthday. That's how I introduced her.
Oh, that would have actually
Because
been
that was not my place to say
Oh
how
my god.
relative it is.
We missed out on a glorious opportunity to have 4 play Lyra's mother.
Oh God, no!
That would have been no.
That would have been amazing. Oh my god.
That w-
Just saying.
Oh God.
Who is this that just
I
joined?
actually thought about it, but no. So if we're ready,
Is that a
for
Minnie?
it's
Minnie's here.
Minnie,
What?
are you playing? Are you staying?
I'm gonna be staying for an hour.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I tried to have you over as long as we have you. Four's in here
Because-
too.
Hello.
Oh, I know. Hello.
Well, I'm not switching shit back. I've already taken you out and put 4 in, so.
Four's
We
hard.
replaced the druid with a frog.
See, it's fine, because
No, the
anyways,
frog
I
is
will
the
be
druid.
heading out.
The frog
It's
is the
because I have
truth.
a birthday later, so the only reason I'm here is just to say hi and just to do the things
Well,
that I
yeah,
didn't
of
get
course
to
you
do
have a
last.
birthday later. It's Four's birthday today.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
Four's birthday today. She
Yeah, I
is
have multiple birthdays.
right. Everybody,
Let-
happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
God save it.
I'm gonna summon a dragon on your face.
Birthday to
To
you.
you.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, dear
number 4.
Four.
I can't mute you in real life.
She pulled off her headphones and she's looking at me. You can't mute. I can't mute you in real life.
See, that's the
Happy
biggest problem.
birthday to number 4. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Why is that not working?
I'm not gonna bother with your webcam, Minnie, since you're only here for an hour, but I got you in my bottom right corner.
Minnie's only here for the recap. That's all he's here for.
Pretty much.
Useless! Not kidding.
Hey,
Excuse
heck
you.
you, buddy.
Are we?
I keep
When
dropping
we are
things.
ready to start, don't drop things for. Oh
My
God, that
chair's
chair.
annoying.
Yeah,
Terrible.
that is. Do you want to replace it with a dining room chair for tonight?
But that's uncomfortable. I just won't move much.
All right, behave. All right. Shall I recap?
Yes, please.
Okay. Last week on Sweet Rolls, Ukrama, never one for reading labels, drank a potion thinking it would help him sleep. It not only did not help him sleep, he was kept up after being trapped in a nightmare. His hands were still shaking in the morning. Tay figured out our riddle, and we went shopping around Trollskull Alley. Lately aware of possible spies and followers, we stopped several places and ordered a lot outside of the key components needed. We got the mithril hammer, the dragon scale, and Trisra knows the daylight spell. The team alternated between shopping and snow antics. No snowmen this time, though. The plan, insofar as this group makes plans, is to visit the Blackstaff to find out more information on Tay's parents and how to free them, take a bit of a rest, and then off we go treasure hunting. And this is where tonight begins.
Thank
Very
you.
short recap tonight.
Right, so what you guys doing?
Playing the piano.
Yeah, we're playing the piano.
We already made the rolls last night. Or last time.
That's true, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
So in terms of
Water's
what we're
absolutely
doing,
delighted.
I would like to go to the Black Tower. You know what it's called?
Blackstaff
Blackstaff
Tower.
Blackstaff Tower, yeah.
I'm ready for it. Well, darlings, who's going along with us?
Alfred will go.
All right.
Literally, the question is, who would like to meet the most powerful mage in the city?
Oh, darling, keep talking.
A reminder to Ford to mute the mic, so there's no echo.
Four, you need to mute. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Okay. So, Blackstaff Tower, strongest mage in the city. Who's going? Piper's going. Lyra's going.
Alfred will go.
Alfred is going.
Alfred will go. Ukrama, are you all right?
Did you read it?
Oh, I got it. I got it. Darling, does that mean you're going or you're staying?
Ugmar kind of just sits there and just kind of just gives you a shrug for a moment before saying, yeah, probably best I don't go. Half out of it, half orc that's constantly angry and new person, probably not a good combination.
She may have some kind of magic that would help with that.
Sorry, what, DB? You got cut off.
She may have some kind of magic that would help with that.
That is true. And I don't see this taking too awfully long. What time is it anyway, dear DM?
Was around just after lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see this taking too awfully long, and since we're planning on leaving after dark to go elsewhere, we can go speak to the black staff and then come back home and take a rest before we go. It's up to you. You can stay, you can
Doesn't
go.
matter. To me, I mean, as far as out of character, I'm trying.
All right, then you then stay and try and get some rest.
Jeremy, take me with, that's fine.
Oh, he wants to go with. All right.
Okay. So, Piper, Alfred, Lyra, Tay, Gar.
Gar just looks at you and kind of just says, I just kind of look at you and I just go, do you really want me to go? Because I can hold the fort down unless nobody's staying, because I can hold the fort down. Or just keep an eye out here if somebody arrives unexpectedly.
It's just an offer. You don't have to go if you don't
Sorry
want
about
to.
that, guys.
I
see a squinty poo.
Is this, I kind of go back to what we were talking about.
I see you.
Guys.
I kind of like say, if it won't take long, just, I'll be okay. I can draw maps and
She wrote her
sit
name.
outside or sit up on the second level and watch for people. See if somebody comes out and where.
Okay. I don't think it'll take too long. She may want more of a payment than I have to give. I don't know.
Well, just if you're gonna go, just notate what kind of payment they're wanting.
All right.
As you know, I do have connections.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Guard just kind of just takes his maps and goes, "I'll get a better view if you guys need me."
All right. I'm going upstairs.
I send thing for my cloak.
You know, for such a large old turtle, he is very spry at getting up those stairs.
Before we go anywhere, Ogamer looks over at you. What are you wearing again today, Lyra?
Not her dancing outfit.
Not my dancing outfit.
DB knew exactly where the fuck I was going with that.
See, there's a good reason why she doesn't carry her dancing outfits anymore.
To kind of give you an idea of why I asked that and where that joke comes from, every time shit has gone south, it's because that day she was wearing her dancing outfit.
He's not kidding. In fact, when I first met you, I was dancing.
I wonder if it's just the outfit or if it's the outfit on you. Maybe we should slip Ukumar into it later and see if we get into a scuffle.
That would be amazing.
Those,
Sorry.
Those silks are expensive. Those silks are... Let's As tempting as that is, those suits are expensive. Let's not.
It can't be that expensive.
I'll wear it if you want me to.
Well,
Jesus.
seriously.
Is that only if you're within view of the ferry?
Where is
No.
the ferry?
No.
Alfred, where did you go?
Where did I go? I looked away for 1 second and then I'm gone.
I see
Hey,
your
num, num,
lawnmower. I don't see you. The ferry has vanished.
Probably behind there. Oh my god, Rain.
Jane, what did you do?
In chat.
Where did you put him?
He didn't put Alfred anywhere. He said that Ferry and Piper are making new pipes.
There's Piper.
There he goes. Yeah, I don't see Alfred's character token. Not that it really matters. Okay. So everyone
Let's go.
other
You clap,
than,
clap.
I'm assuming,
Gar?
Minnie? Are you going with us, or Tristan?
Yep.
Okay, so
Trisha
everybody...
had a plan.
Okay, everybody is going except for Gar.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Gar doesn't need to worry about mages. He doesn't believe in them.
Wow.
After everybody casting spells around you, you don't believe in mages.
Just a view. Just a view.
Do they have to have a banana hat in order to count?
That's the best one of them all. This other one's nothing to that one.
Wolfie,
Yes.
what do you wish us to do? To either go out, or what do you wish us to do at this point?
Well, right now we're going to have to use the power of imagination because there's no map.
All right. So we leave.
The power of imagination.
Let's say that we're heading down the street between the top half and bottom half to the east. And when you get around where Okamura is now, that's probably where Blackstaff is. But yeah.
Blackstaff's to the west of us there.
Really?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, she is to the west. She's over this one, right, Wolfie?
Right here, dear.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
This one.
Oh, the one south. That's right. I remember now because
Oops,
it was
sorry.
a square. And we actually named
That-
it. Yep, I'm dumb.
I mean, we knew that,
Rain
but
is
we
the
don't
no.
hold it against you.
No.
Okay, so just out of curiosity.
Just to let you know, Fool, where we were, if you pull the map over to the east, that big purple square,
West.
she was west. You see that blue square and the purple square? That's where we are. That small blue square inside the purple square.
Right there.
And yep.
Isn't it
That's all
funny?
right there.
Isn't it funny that the magic tower would be on Sword Street?
I mean, Sword Street.
I'm assuming unless we took a carriage, it would probably take us 2.5 hours to get there on foot, Wolfie.
We need to take a carriage. Well, how much is a carriage again? Or a rickshaw cart, or whatever they are. now?
Actually, with me leading the way, it would be half that time. So I guess it'd be like an hour and a half-ish.
Yeah, because you're leaving the shorter cuts.
How much does a cart shave that time off?
Alright, who's spamming circles?
Sorry.
It's grubby,
Mhm.
That was funny.
but it's not.
Hey. That's only gotta be it for now.
Well, either way, I guess, Wolfie, we have the question of what does it get cost if we want to use a carriage and get there like a half an hour, 45 minutes, since that would cut in half again.
Yes.
It's roughly 1 copper piece per mile.
Okay,
And
so
how
we
many miles
base
is it?
off-
Oh, yeah, you could do that way.
So 4 silver?
It would be roughly about 20 copper pieces total, I think.
Oh,
2
so
silver.
2 silver?
Oh, no, nowhere near that. How much did you say?
1 copper per mile.
Okay, I
So
heard you
2
completely
copper.
wrong. I heard 4 for some reason, and I was doing a different path than what somebody else just drew there, so yeah.
Give him a gold coin. No, I'm kidding.
2
Or you
copper.
could do this one
That's
instead.
2 miles. That's not 2 miles, is it?
Yeah, to be fair, that's the more direct route.
It is the more direct route.
And it's about the same
88.
distance, so it's still 2 copper. Alright, so did we all want to say that we go by carriage?
I'm assuming that's 2 copper per person then. Yes.
It's 2 copper for the ride.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'll pay
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
not even too much. Oh, all right then. Thank you, darling.
Alright, we take a carriage.
Scrubby is hyperactive tonight.
When am I not?
More
No
than
comment.
useful, I want to say.
Okay, there you go.
So
Rain has a hand.
Yes.
As we arrive, Utmer's gonna kind of hang back a good distance and stuff behind everyone else, because he's still, for those that might notice it, just by his bodily movements and his attitude and everything, still looks worried he's gonna say something stupid, being the fact that normally he's always angry. He's had very, very, very little energy replenishment. And yeah. So he's kind of
Sorry.
holding back.
Sorry, Wolfie. When you're ready.
What I was going to say earlier is it will take you about 12 minutes to get there by carriage.
Okay.
That's quick.
That's a quick motherfucker.
I have one other question. Could we get this carriage to stay then for a bit?
I
Because I
mean,
don't know that we would take very long.
there's carriages throughout, though. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to, like, get another one.
I think that's fair. Alright, well, you guys know what Udrimer's doing. I'll keep quiet for now.
Right, so you guys are going to the tower.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Field trip.
Who's over here driving?
Sudden explosions.
No, dodge that pedestrian. It's minus 50 points.
Where did you get your license?
Bikini Bottom.
Yes.
God damn it, DB.
What did we find? Oh, Blackstaff Tower.
That's a pretty tower picture.
It doesn't
I
give
don't
me
know.
anything on the thing, so here you go. That's what I found.
Huh.
For me, it's just a broken image.
Yeah, it is for me.
Yeah,
too.
broken image here. Sorry, dear.
Guys, click on the address bar so that highlights what's missing from the CB equals numbers, and then press enter again, and it'll give you the picture.
Nope, I've got it. The second link that Wolfie picked
That
was very
is a
good.
nice tower, in my
Can I
opinion.
take it over?
No, you can't.
Aw.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So, 12 minutes after hailing down a cart, we arrive at Flagstaff Top.
Mm-hmm. So as you arrive, you see a very interesting looking tower, to say the least. Does not appear to be locked. You guys just want to sit outside, or what?
I'll walk up to the door and knock.
Yes,
you're-
I'll follow.
I follow.
Also follow.
Follow me, leader, the leader, the
I feel
leader.
like before we should enter, we should cast like a spell of some sort. Do I have any spell art? I do not. I thought I did. Never mind. No, detect magic would not help.
It would light up like a beacon, my dear.
I want to do it now.
Scrubby, don't knock on your microphone, please.
Follow me.
FBI, open up.
Right? All right. So we go up to the door, and does it say anything to do other than knock?
It doesn't even say to knock, but you are met by a human male. You are
Theor and Nulian. We would like a meeting with the mage Vajra if she is available.
She might be. Is there a particular reason for this meeting?
We seek her wisdom.
We seek her power.
Guy kind of gives you a look. I will see if she is in.
If she asks, Bonimus Blastwind was the one who pointed us in her direction.
I'll mention it. So,
Nina's giggly tonight.
couple minutes pass. And to the door comes a different person. Bop.
Damn!
Ooh. I like her clothes.
Well,
I think Star probably saw the same person I did whenever that picture came up.
Well,
You
then.
see a young woman in her mid-30s at the door, carrying a very ornate blackened staff.
Bless you.
Can I touch it?
She will take
I
your
don't
fingers
recommend
off.
it.
Never mind then.
I give her a very deep bow. Very respectful.
I will follow suit for the most part.
I understand you were looking for me.
Yes, would it be possible just to have a meeting with you? I don't think it would be very long. I just, there's some magic that was worked that I was told only you might be able to reverse.
Or know somebody that would be able to, BB, if you recall that part.
Depending on the magic, I might be able to.
What in the hell was that insight roll for?
And who is it on?
Her.
Then
You gotta think. I haven't been here long.
I will
Like,
kind of
over
look
the-
around the streets a little bit and just say, this isn't something that I really wish to discuss outside.
Well, come in then.
Real quick question, Wolfie. You said somebody was guarding the doorway?
No, someone answered the door.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I still want to seduce her. I'll follow
Against my
her
bare
inside.
judgment. Yeah. Against my bare judgment, I'm gonna hold guard at the door outside.
are you sure, darling? All right.
Right. Into the tower.
In your head, Ukamara, I will say, I will call for you if I need you.
You get a nod as you hit in.
I mean, Lindy, if you want to flirt with her, you're welcome to it, but I'd like to try and take care of business first.
I'll let you take care of business first,
Yeah.
and then I'll.
A bit like
pleasure.
Yeah, a bit like a bit like a mullet up front. Let's go ahead and do the business, and then you can party in the back later.
Meanwhile, fucking guards over there.
Lindy?
Keep it
I
PG,
love it.
guys.
I love that she gets out of the Raven Queen city for the first time ever and is going wild.
Hey, she's had like, what was it, 500 years or something? She's ready for a teenage rebellion, or 200 years or something.
I never had my teenage rebellion. Okay.
She's gonna dress in all black. Wait a minute, she already is, and she's gonna pick up a pack of clove cigarettes.
Drink absinthe.
Do not listen to these people's advice.
Seriously, they'll keep things clean, guys.
Alright. So we head inside.
Right. It was. It's all right. We're heading inside.
Yes. You all head inside. And you go to a small little sitting room.
Alright. Is the guy there with us, or is he like still at the door?
He's still at the door, but there is someone else with you.
Okay.
Who's with us?
Flora, would you like to introduce your character?
Unmute, please. Introduce yourself. Tell us how you look.
Consider on the
I'm
spot.
awkward at this. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Who is
This
it?
your
You're fine.
All right.
I know. How?
All right. Just say, what do we see when we look at you?
You see a small frog person.
About how high? About what, 2.5 feet tall?
Yeah, around there.
And what colors are you?
Red and white.
What, and is it all on your face, or?
White stripes on my face
And then
Eye
eyes?
color.
with green colored eyes, I think.
Green colored eyes, that's what you chose. Are you dressed or are you not?
I'm not running around nude, no. Big old scarf wrapped around my neck.
Okay. And do you have just like what, regular street clothes?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. And are you carrying any weapons that we can see?
I guess a bow. Because that's what I was given.
Right.
So you have a
And-
bow probably slung across your back and a quiver of arrows.
Okay. And then, so you're looking over at, so you can say hello to us if you like and just introduce yourself.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Who, what's your name?
I'm Pip.
Hello, Pip. So we have.
I hope
So
you don't
we've got
mind.
this person in front of us. Mm.
I hope you don't mind, but Pip here was just in a meeting with me as well, so if
Oh,
they can stay.
well, I look over at Tay. I don't mind. Do you?
I don't think it'd be a problem. This should be fairly quick anyway. And I'll carefully, because I don't want her to think I'm pulling a weapon, reach
You
into...
are outside, Rain. You have no idea that there's a frog person.
Oh, I thought they came in through the door past.
No, they were already in the tower.
Ah, okay.
I will reach into the bag of holding, and I will pull out the 2 gems that my parents are trapped in, and I will hold them out for her to look at.
Will you please describe them, please, Fofo? I don't think she knows what they look like.
Okay, so one is a sapphire, very dark blue sapphire, and has, if you look close enough, the visage of a elven woman in the middle of it, the face. And then the other one is a ruby that has the visage of an elven man in the middle of it.
Vajra carefully takes the gems. Oh, I see someone that you know had a very unfortunate accident with spells.
I'm going to look her dead in the eyes because I'm sure she knows of me. So look her dead in the eyes and say, "It's my parents."
And it was not an accident.
She's going to look right back at you and say, "Then who was buried?"
There were no bodies to bury. The tombs are empty.
Where have they been this whole time?
In the
Other
gym.
than in the gem?
And they were in a box of what was left from the fire. I was under a modified memory spell of some kind and believed them to have been killed in front of me, but they were instead in the gyms.
Do you by chance know who put them in there?
I have an image, but it's rather... it's fuzzy when I try to focus on it.
You watch as Vajra looks at the gems. I might be able to get them out. But it'll be very tricky. You don't know who put them in. This is a very interesting spell. Do you know how the spell works?
I do not. What little I know of it, Barnabas informed me of.
Oh no!
And outside, we hear the half-orc snoring.
Finally catching up on some sleep.
Right?
This spell is known as a modular spell to a lot of mages. It has different forms that it can take. They all have one thread in common. It has to be able to be broken by an action, a phrase, someone doing something. Do you by chance know what that is?
Do not believe so, no. Like I said, the memory is... When I really try to focus on it, it is fuzzy.
A thought, if you please. Can these gems be destroyed?
While they're holding the person, no. Not without divine intervention, and you would have to piss off some deity a lot.
Would he release them if they were destroyed?
It's not entirely known.
Well, I'd rather not risk it then. Is there no way to dispel the magic of it? That's the only way to let them out?
Dispelling it will work, but it can be a little tricky. The other way is if someone is casting this spell, they set a trigger for it to go off. So if you don't...
I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to try and think back on that night and try and see if maybe I can pick up words that were uttered alongside the spell, like the release phrase.
Could one cast this spell on themselves? Like as a form of protection?
It's possible, albeit a very unconventional method.
We're unconventional people.
Wolfie, what would I roll to try and think back on that night? Remember it?
Intelligence.
Just a straight intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's just so fuzzy.
That is the second nat one in a row, DB. I think this is karma for you calling nat ones all the time.
I'm saying.
Do you not remember my session 0 last Tuesday? This past Tuesday?
Oh god, 3 nat ones in a row. 3 in a row.
Were you there for that, Wolfie? That was scary.
Briefly.
All right.
What? Are you kidding?
Dark Bolt, stop breaking the law of physics. Just to be annoying, I'll do it. Can we
I'm
get a
glad we're
two?
not
Y'all are-
having combat tonight.
Y'all are just bad
Are we
thousand.
having oh, dear gods. All right.
I don't know. You guys might
Aw.
have combat tonight. You might not.
I mean, right now, Wolfie.
I hope not.
Sorry.
That depends. Are you going to piss off Aja?
Well, let's not, please. All right. So, I'm not going to disturb Tay, but I am going to quietly ask the Black Staff if it is at all possible that if a cleric or someone of a clerical nature could cast this spell on themselves.
It's possible. Though I do have to technically specify. Are you asking the person or are you asking the staff?
I'm asking the person.
Okay.
As far as I know, the staff doesn't talk. Or at least not to me. Considering my experience with talking weapons, I don't think I'm talking to weapons for a little bit.
But it is possible. It's unorthodox, but it's possible.
Sorry, you guys hear the crinkling.
His mother
Um,
spoke, "Please save my son." If one were to utter this phrase, would that just free them? Or does there need to be something else happening?
That sounds more like a prayer.
Indeed. But as you
For-
said, it is unorthodox.
Well, yes. But if that was the case, that would be a very loose trigger for the spell to end. Most people try to keep it. Well, honestly, this spell is mostly used to keep your enemies out of your hair for a while.
Is it meant to wear off on its own, or just as long as the trigger words are not said to them?
Oh, it doesn't even have to be words that are uttered. It could be an action happening. It could be someone dying. So, out of context, out of character, the actual trigger for the imprisonment spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up real quick. So the actual triggers that you can do, you can specify a condition that will cause the spell to end and release the target. It can be as specific or as elaborate as you choose, but it must be reasonable and have the likelihood of coming to pass. It can be based on a creature's name, identity, or deity, but must be based on observable actions or qualities and not based on something that's intangible, such as level, class, or hit points.
All right, I do understand. Thank you. So, I look over at Tay.
You would
And do I
notice.
know-
You would notice if you look over at me with my eyes closed, trying to remember a small trickle of blood coming from my nose.
Tay. I literally like mentally call your name Tay.
My eyes snap open.
Tay. Are you alright?
I can't remember.
You're
Well, if you're
bleeding.
thinking that hard that you're bleeding, you might want to stop.
Reach up and like touch my nose and notice that it's bleeding. I didn't even notice that it was bleeding while I was trying to remember it.
I'd say yes.
I mean, it's not hidden. It's not like I'm doing this.
Tay. Are you alright?
Fine.
If you like to scrub it, you can.
If I see him start to do anything I think is casting, I'll go, wait, darling, wait, one moment. Are you injured, Tay?
No, but my head hurts.
I'll pull back a moment and tell Alfred, carry on if you think it will help.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Minnie.
Trishra. My
See you,
Minnie,
Minnie.
we love you.
Take care, everybody, and have a continuously good session.
We will try. Okay. I kind of shake it off just a little bit.
Oh, wow. You got a good heal.
As you just kind of wipe your nose a little bit more, you notice Alfred the Fairy casting a spell on you.
Give him a little nod of thanks. Is it... I'm gonna ask her, is the one who cast the imprisonment spell the one who sets the condition?
Yes.
Can they do anything?
Unfortunately, yes. But I can try to get them out.
What could happen if you try to get them out and you don't know the phrase?
They stay in the gems. I'm not exactly the strongest of mages, so I highly doubt that things will go too terribly wrong. But for the most part, these things are very indestructible.
Do you know of anyone else who could... someone stronger that could potentially let them out?
Well, there's older mages in the city, obviously. There are definitely ones that you should avoid. But if you would like, I can hold on to them here and I can do my best to get them out. It might take me a little while.
How long is a little while, do you think?
If all goes well, a couple days. It could be a couple weeks, a couple months.
You will keep them safe? You won't let anyone in to steal them or anything?
I would like to run an insight check on her to see if I trust her so far.
Insight though. Seems to be trustworthy.
She never answered my question.
I didn't hear you.
I said you'll keep them safe, you won't let anybody steal them.
This is one of the safer places in Waterdeep.
That's not an answer
Safer
to my
than the inn.
question.
If it makes you feel better, I will have the staff personally look over it. And she holds up the black staff. Are you inciting her?
I'm inciting her.
You get the sense that she will do her best. She'll make sure that, for the most part, nothing bad will happen. But you also get the sense that she's really doubting herself. You do know that she is the youngest black staff. So it's an awful lot for someone who's only in their 30s to be taken on.
Maybe I'm going to message you something before you do another act on that.
I know that Barnabas said you were my best bet for this. He seemed to believe that you would be capable of doing this. He said you were one of the strongest mages in the city.
Well, I'm glad Barnabas thinks so highly of me.
Just please keep them safe.
I'll personally make sure that the black staff watches over it.
The
black staff is not a title.
It's a title. And she holds up the staff. It's also this.
That makes
Trust me,
sense,
it gets confusing.
but you can do this. The House of Lillian will forever be in your debt.
Possibly would have their support as well.
You're not here, Rain.
I'm saying it's another way of wording it. Sorry.
Well, the fact that we would forever be in her debt would kind of imply that we would support her and whatnot.
Well, I promise you I will do my best.
That's all I ask. Thank you.
Many thanks. That's what he did. So, go ahead. I'm sorry, Tay.
Before we leave, I'm just curious. I'm sure you heard of the fireball in Trollskull Alley the other day.
Yes, where it was magical in nature, I was apprised of it. I also was told that the group that resides in the Trollskull Manor took care of the incident.
I don't know that I can say it here, but certainly found the culprit.
So you're the ones who took care of it.
Yeah.
I'm I'm just kind of curious. How much do you know about what went on in the alley and what it was all about?
I'm sorry, repeat the question. What's going on in the alley? And then you mumbled something
Like
afterwards.
how much she knows about what happened and everything behind it. Like because she was the mage, it was magical in nature. It kind of also involved something major from the city. Like was she consulted by Barnabas or the guard or anything like that?
Yes, please. What do you know about this?
Well, the initial report I got was that a fireball had gone off, but as the day progressed, I got word that it was a rogue Nimblewright that did it, supposedly.
Who informed you of
Uh,
this?
Barnabas. Where magic was involved, he felt I should have been in the loop.
So it came from Barnabas's mouth that it was a rogue Nimblewright who caused this.
Yes. He also might have been trying to keep things a little hush.
Possibly. But then again, he
Tay,
didn't
am I
exactly.
catching
He
anger from
didn't.
you?
Well, he didn't specifically tell us we needed to keep hush hush about it. But it certainly wasn't a rogue Nimblewright.
Rogue in the fact that it had its own will.
No, it did it under orders.
What are you trying to perceive there, Rain?
Just
Well, he's standing
keep an
guard
eye on the
outside.
surroundings, mostly for anyone per se maybe trying to watch for the group to come out. For example, maybe there's a, I don't know, a hooded character over here against. Oh, my stupid map just flew across the screen. Hold on. Maybe there's like a hood character at the corner of this building right here, kind of watching the entrance. And
Okay.
yeah, kind of what I'm perceiving essentially.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll have to have another talk with Barnabas and see if he's trying to maybe weed out some of the people. If not, it might be time that we find somebody else to take his place.
Don't think it's time for him to be replaced. He might have just been merging information that maybe you didn't get. It was my understanding that he also, because a Nimblewright was involved, went to the Temple of Gond and asked them if they knew what was going on.
So he could have very easily been lied to.
Or we could have. Tay, is there anything else we need to ask the black staff?
How much do you know of the Mage Mansion?
The what?
Ooh, good question.
Well, I know that he made quite the magical spectacle quite a while ago. Um, as far as I'm personally aware, There might be one or two left, but I don't know where any of these mansions would be specifically.
If we happen to know the location of one of them, would it be imperative that we tell someone?
Yes, if only so that we could keep it under watch.
Alright. Well, so far as I know, that's really all there is to talk about. Will I owe you anything for what you're doing here?
No, it's my duty to try to keep the citizens safe, so I'll do what I can to get them out.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's not what it means, Lundy.
I've never bothered. I did never even cross my mind to come here. How long have you been the Black Staff for again?
Not too terribly long.
Say 5 years or so? 2 years?
Roughly. Just a couple years.
Would your predecessor have been called out to investigate my family manor the night that everything went to hell in a handbasket?
We both were.
Would you mind terribly much if I read any reports you may have on the subject?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Would you mind terribly much if I read any reports you may have on the subject?
I wouldn't mind at all. They are public knowledge.
I'm going to look over at Pip. I mean, I've been very focused on Tay. I'm going to look over at Pip and kind of check and see what she's up to.
It's like a frog in the corner, just
Right, she's kind of tennis balling or tennis matching between us. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way.
I'm more or less just standing there.
Well, according to chat, Pip is just vibing.
Right?
okay.
She's literally bobbing her head like this. So, you don't need to tell us, but Pip, was it? Your name is Pip?
Oh, yeah?
What are you doing here?
Well... That's my own little secret.
Everyone has secrets. All right. Mm-hmm. You're a bit far from home, aren't you?
You could say that.
So... Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. I wonder if we're going to have to...
It's the same reaction I'll have, essentially.
It's all right.
Okay. Well,
So, are we finished here, Tay? Or do you need to read those reports?
I can come back and read them if I have permission to.
I'll come with you.
Well,
Sometimes
if you
two
give me
eyes
a
open.
moment, I can just comprise them for you.
That would work too.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
Hey, Mark. MS says hi and happy Spawn Day.
So that would be your that would be Morgan's spawn.
Not Morgan's spawn.
You watch as Vajra leaves for a moment, comes back and hands over Crystal.
I'll take it.
These should be the reports. Just focus on it and you'll be able to read them.
I appreciate it.
Bless you. So
Excuse you, Rain.
Excuse you, Scrubby.
Hey, what did I do?
No dying, it's rude.
children. So Pip, are you our friend Piper here seems quite fascinated with you as well. I'm calling you out, Lindy.
Oh? I look towards Piper.
No.
I've been discovered!
Piper is just standing there thinking, no, he's already gotten on to me about the fairy. I don't need him getting on to me about the frog. Okay.
All right.
I will put the crystal in the
Pip
bag.
here was
fold
looking
in.
for a party to join for at least a little bit to help get her feet wet.
Like a frog. Anyways,
Yeah, that's kind of my brain went exactly there too.
For actual combat or just for doing stuff with other people?
Doing stuff with other people, being an actual party. From my understanding, she's gone solo for a while and she's looking to kind of spice it up a little bit.
Right. We don't really have much to do this afternoon. You're welcome to join us. Maybe we can stop by one of the taverns and see if they have a notice up for something nearby that they'd like taken care of.
Well, we do need to rest a little bit. We were up late last night, though. If she does, do you want to take her back to our tavern?
Good.
Can I go with you?
I certainly wouldn't mind.
I look at everybody. I don't mind. We just got a ferry day before yesterday.
Scrubby has his hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Scrubby.
it's fine. I was just gonna ask, who was that lady that we were talking to other than, like, that, like, other than Pet? Because I
Vajra.
accidentally- Who?
Vajra.
Vajra.
She's the black staff.
In chat, bud.
Sorry, I accidentally closed it out right when he opened it on accident. I'm just not used to things.
Easiest way to remember it is their names are very similar. They're Scrubby.
Okay.
Lyra Fajra. The Ra.
I got you.
Raw.
I understand. Raw.
Just boom,
Anyway. Sis Boomba. I don't mind if she wishes to come with us. She certainly can. But it's not just me that needs to make a decision. And I look at kind of everybody. I kind of glance from Tay to Piper to...
You know, thinking on it, my aunt joined us. We ended up with a fairy. Now we're getting a frog. The next thing you know, we'll end up with a changeling.
Wolfie, would that be perception or just charisma?
For what? To seduce
Oh.
someone?
Yeah.
It's persuasion, I believe.
Oh, I said perception. I'm sorry.
Go for it, Piper. I mean,
I would
seriously.
say charisma check.
Just a charisma check, so just click charisma.
That's a
That's
save.
a
though,
save.
Linda.
You want to click on the big charisma.
Yeah, on
It's
the
a
side of your
big
character
charisma.
sheet.
There
That's
you go.
better.
And Piper's gonna look very charming.
How do you try to seduce her?
Describe it, Piper. Do it now. Talk you.
You
not
But keep it
Catherine.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Pickup
keep it
lines.
friendly.
Do-
And PG.
So are you like, is that a staff in your hand, or are you just happy to see me kind of pick up line, or?
Oh my.
I just said keep it
Really
PG.
bad ones. Really bad pickup lines.
So you're trying to do bad pickup lines in the hope that she finds you charming.
Yes.
The bad
Or
pickup line's
funny.
the best one. Come on.
Rain, can you pass it?
Rain.
Brain.
There's a reason I typed it and didn't say it.
Still
She can
keep
still-
it PG. Don't make me reach through the screen and bop you.
So wait, do I say one?
Go for it. I want to hear this.
Come on,
Because
come
here's
on.
a good one that an unnamed person whispered to me. Are you a magician? Because every time I look into your eyes, everyone else suddenly disappears.
See, now that's a good one.
That's wow.
You're not injured, are you?
I don't think she's injured.
It certainly must have hurt when you fell from the celestial plane.
Oh, for God's sake.
Phoebe, it's really sad that I typed that in chat and knows that Discord won't go over and look and see what you messaged me.
Vajra looks appreciative, but goes, I'm still trying to get over my last relationship.
No! I tried.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I haven't known my aunt very long, but she seems to have been in Shadowfell for 200 or something years.
Very long time.
I look at my aunt and just say, "Were you celibate?"
When I was in servitude to the Raven Queen, that's all I did. I didn't have time for anything else.
And I look at Tay, and this is why I refuse to serve the gods.
I'm going
Nice.
through a teenage rebellion, okay? I never got to.
I mean, I serve a god, and I'm not celibate.
Oh my.
Changing the subject to keep it PG.
PG, pre-god.
Forgot. What? All right. Pip, you're welcome to tag along.
Going to send glitter bomb to Dark's house.
This will be your house too eventually, so I mean, do you really want to move into a place where there's glitter stuck things?
Have you seen
I'm
my
not gonna-
house? You do realize that I do use glitter for Renaissance festivals.
He said send a glitter bomb to Dark's house.
Out of
Not
I
Star's
know what he
house,
said.
Dark's house.
That reminds me a lot of my
is
the
livable.
store in Illinois, that in the apartment I used to be in.
So, by the way, Wolfie, what did my perception roll get me before? That's 17. From what I was asking about.
You see people
You
on the
never-
streets, but no one really seems to be paying close attention.
If I think our business is concluded, it's up to Pip if they would like to join us or not. I guess we'll head to the door to meet back up with Upermal.
Yes.
As you open the door.
We thank you for your time.
So I'm
Oh my
currently
God,
laying
well-
against the door, and as you open the door, I had to steady myself for a second before I fell inward.
Why are you rolling a D100?
That's why I rolled that 4.
It's basically to see if he was leaning against the door, if he was going to fall in or not.
Anyway.
So I'm playing it as if I'm a little off balance still, mentally and everything else.
As far as I know, you're still suffering from a point of exhaustion.
Indeed.
Yep.
So
it's Pip joining us.
Are you joining us, Pip?
Well, duh.
Okay. Then
Don't
we'll
be
probably. I say that we get another cart. Perhaps
So
go
as
down.
Pep does head out behind you guys, I go to grab my axes, wondering why there's a ram frog following you, and I go,
Wait.
oh, you don't look hostile. I'm thinking this myself. You see this whole motion happen, right? Just slowly let go of my axe and just leave it where it is. Oh, who's this?
I hope
Not food.
I hope that this is Pip.
Purple don't eat me.
Frogs are friends, not food.
The fairies are debatable.
Fairies are not debatable. That is my fairy friend. And we will not have the fairy as food.
I mean, so are ravens, but that's besides the point.
All right, let's stop insulting each other. Ukama, this is Pip. She's going to tag along with us for a little while.
Okay, give me just a moment.
What? Oh, you want to be frog or they?
Because I didn't get an introduction. Okay, yeah,
They,
I
them?
get pretty much what
Ah.
she introduced herself as.
My
I
apologies.
noticed the bull on her and her outfit and everything.
I apologize to Pip because Pip is non-binary. They, them pronouns.
Yes. I'm talking about the person, not the character, for whatever reason.
Okay.
So was I.
So we'll flag down a cart, and I guess go to either the nearest guard station or tavern just to see if they have any kind of bounty thing posted, maybe for something inside the city, hunting down some rats or something like that.
Prestidigitation my hair because I know I forgot to. So, fine, if we wish to go to the guard station, let's do so.
Well, I figure we can just pick up a quick job, maybe make us a little bit of coin, and, you know, see about maybe going and picking up Gaw so he can help us out on it if he's not too busy.
I kind of wordly look at Ukramar and just don't say anything.
Another 2 copper. I'll pay for it.
I can pay for it, darling. It's all right.
I have it.
Excuse me.
Bless
As
just
soon
a
as
bit
we
of
get
twice
the carriage,
blessed.
Thank you.
as we get in the carriage, I give Tay a look of, like, just as if I'm trying to say, "Did you get what you needed?"
I just get a little shake of my head.
You'll
Better
get
to
a
shrug
shake
your
of the head in
shoulders.
response, as if saying sorry.
I just shrug.
Hashtag communication.
Hey, nonverbal is key. So hashtag. So yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can go find Pip a job.
Job.
What?
I want to, as we're
Did I
looking
say
at
something
the
about you?
the board at the guard shack or one of the taverns or something, wherever we find some
Cannot hear
jobs.
you.
I want to specifically look and see if there's anything related to the Tiger's Eye on the job board.
Oh yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Guidance. Because I don't trust myself tonight.
Well,
Guidance!
tell you what, I'll help you. Tay,
Yes.
try looking again. I'll help you.
Are you fine with that?
Go for it.
I help you. Not you did better on your own.
Okay, so 13 on the investigation.
14 on the investigation.
14,
Yeah,
sorry.
you forgot your one.
Oh, one. It was a fucking 1.
Karma, darling.
It's a fucking 1. Keywords
You
handles by
find-
that's nice.
I'm sorry,
You
Wolfie.
find-
What do we find?
You find 2 postings. One is dealing with some potential Zentarum activity. The other is the rumors that there is a minor demon somewhere in the city, and you need to try to find it.
Hmm. Which one of these do you think?
Where were we
We can-
headed again?
We were going to like either a guard station or a tavern to find a job.
Okay.
I mean,
And you were looking for a specific one?
yeah, I was trying to focus on something that Gar and I found out about the Tiger's Eye.
Wolfie? What would I do if like when I use that spell, do I like how would I go about saying that I casted it already?
What spell?
Cure Wounds.
Or
If you have your character sheet up, click on spells, and it should have like one of however many. It should have your total slots on the left and your slots remaining on the right. And if you cast it on first level, like if your total slots is say 2, then you would make sure that the slots remaining says 1, and if you hover over the number, it'll bring up an up and down arrow.
okay, thank you.
So,
So just set it to 2 now that since it was at 3.
Mhm.
okay. So
Which would you rather? We got the demon, and what was the other?
something about the Jintam.
I
Rumors
really
of
don't
Zentarum
feel like-
activity.
Thing is,
I-
we
Mhm.
know our past experiences, the demons have been involved with the Jintar. So if there's one in the city, it might be tied to the Jintar, and it might be best for us to try and take care of it. Though rather tricky, they could easily be spying on us if they are working for the Jintar.
Exactly. What about the demon?
That's what I'm talking about, is the demon.
But
Mhm.
the others for just looking at the Zhentarim activity.
Possible. Shintaran activity. Does it give a location at all on either of them?
The actual Zentarum one, yes.
What's the location?
It is a old tower in the castle ward.
An old tower in the castle.
Yeah.
At least it's
Has-
not the field ward.
It has the name the Yellow Spire because it's made out of pale yellow bricks.
And
I'll go along.
does the one about the demon have any other information other than there's a presumed demon in the city? We need to track it down.
Just rumors of potential demon. Doesn't list what specifically.
So there's a potential demon in the city, and they're looking for somebody to hunt it down. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I think we go after the Jintara one. This other one is just way too. It's too
Broad.
open-ended. It's too broad. There's no telling where we would need to start. It'd be nice if they had a little bit more info other than there's supposedly a demon. Well, there's lots of demons in the city. Tieflings are a thing. So we'll take the Jintarum one for the Yellow Spire, I guess. But I will put the demon one kind of in my back pocket, just to give to Gar later.
Let me use the restroom. I'll be right back. Since Lyra's away too.
And I guess we will head back to the tavern. To the tavern, to the tavern, to the tavern by cart. I will say that Gar probably, if he's still out on the balcony, probably noticed us coming up by cart. Probably been, what, an hour or so since we left?
Well, we're not a quiet bunch, darling.
Well, it's also on a cart. But,
Very cute, Wolfie. It took me a minute to see what you named me. Where's that Darkbolt that did that?
hmm,
On what?
Star Binks?
that's me.
That's you? Okay.
If it's on Ninja, I don't have access to that.
It was on Ninja. All right. So. Oh,
Whatever reason,
am I?
it
Oh, I'm
did
over here.
not. Yep.
I'm not dragging my character all the way around the stairs. I saw Guard up on the second floor. I'm going to go up there whenever we get there.
I hold the door open. Please come in.
All right.
Do you eat anything in particular?
Well, I eat a lot of things.
All right. So we're not going to be obliged to let you go catch flies or anything like that.
Don't be surprised if I do.
Understood. You can sit anywhere in here if you'd like. The fire's on. Is the fire on? I never did check. Gar's been here, so he can see if anything goes wrong.
Yep, fire's been going. You also have a ghost to keep track of things, so.
You keep forgetting about Leaf.
I know.
I am a ghost. Oh.
I noticed that Pipe is slightly upset.
I got shot down while trying to flirt. This isn't
She
fair.
didn't. She didn't shoot you down, darling. She's not ready to do anything with anybody. Don't feel badly. She was tempted.
I mean, who couldn't resist this? No, I'm kidding.
You know, you're quite a bit different from when you first came through the portal. Gar has a hand.
Just answering. After I see Thay come back, and I kind of said, "What carriage you guys rode in?" You just see me scribbling some more, and I go, I see the paper, and I kind of just look at it, and I go, "Do you notice the wet spots in the paper?" Talking to Thay.
Yes.
In the parchment. Well, evidently, when whoever put this up on the board, or whoever wrote it too, depending on the situation, they weren't very fine-tuned with their stuff, but I kind of look at it a little bit more. I want to see, kind of looking at the paper a little bit, and I kind of say, briefly, I kind of go, evidently they might have had a little trouble writing this too. Maybe it's not entirely true. So I kind of agree with what you're saying, but you're not sure about it though.
No info to go
yeah,
on.
the other job. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's just no info to go on. There's a demon in the city. It needs to be found. Like, that's it.
I'm a demon, but I'm chubby and fat. You know what else is new? I just kind of chuckle with him about it for a moment, and I say, well, at least we have this other option. At least how's the tower?
Well, it didn't go the way that I wanted, but hopefully in a few days' time, perhaps my parents will be back walking among the other citizens of Waterdeep.
Oh. I kind of just shake my head a little bit. So you trust the lady? Or whoever you talk to?
I read her pretty well. She seemed honest. But she also seemed to be lacking some faith in herself.
I kind of just nod briefly and I'm drawing. And you kind of see me stop in part of my drawing and I go, when you rolled up on the place, was there any weird activity outside? Or none? Or what was outside?
There were people walking on the street, but it's not like we noticed anyone in particular watching us or watching the tower or anything like that.
Continue to go back to drawing, and I kind of go, oh, all right. Just weird. Normally, towers like that are kind of out in the open. They're kind of away from people. So it's kind of intriguing they put it right in arm's way of stuff. So evidently they're not afraid of hiding something. Or it could be hiding something.
And
But I just kind of nod and I say,
did meet a new friend while we were there, though. She's downstairs if you'd like to meet her. Or meet them. Sorry.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just finishing up this drawing, but yeah, you found us a job. You found us a job, though.
Yes.
I don't mind helping out.
I figured something to keep us a little busy this afternoon before, we get into that little party this evening.
Yeah, I slept kind of. I dozed off for a bit while I'm drawing this map, so I probably won't sleep while the rest of you guys and gals are sleeping. So I probably I might have to just meditate for a moment, but yeah, I'll come down. I just shut my book, and you mind if I hold on to this piece of paper, the one about the demon?
Go ahead.
I kind of fold it up in the spot where my map is, kind of next to it, and I go, I'll do some thinking. Maybe something will come up on that piece of paper.
Give
And
a
I
little
kind of
nod.
say, lead the way.
I love how you said lead the way.
Out of character, quit walking through walls.
I'm not. There's a door right there. All those little blue slashes are doors. So there's a door right
Alfred.
there, and there's a door right there.
Alfred,
Roll
play
20 just
something you can
lagged.
dance to. And I'll dance a bit.
Can you do the cake?
Free bird!
Mhm. It would be a very non-traditional can.
Fuck's sakes, I just asked, hey, would you mind reading the last message I sent there, Star?
What?
About thing.
Oh, I can. Thing set out some mugs.
Moments later, as I walk towards the bar area, the rest
You
of
will
you
see-
smell a sweet yet almost as if you're being hit with a warmth around your body that's inviting scent through the air.
By the way, you will see, Pip, that there's mugs just kind of floating across the room.
Sounds good, Star, Lindy.
It's doing too
I
much
saw
moving.
Piper. I'm talking to Star this whole time and almost called her Star.
You did call her Star.
Why is there mugs floating?
Because Thing has them. Thing
Who
should
is
be bringing-
Thing?
Thing is a spell I cast.
What?
It's
Imagine
I
an
haven't.
invisible butler.
Yeah, pretty much. Thing is basically a little bubble of force that follows me around. I cast Thing all the time, and it picks up and carries things at my direction.
Go ahead, Gar.
That is interesting.
So Gar sits down across from Pip there, puts his takes off his cloak and goes, "Greetings there. You don't have to be afraid."
Oh, hello.
It's a giant turtle called a turtle.
Haven't seen many of your kind around here. I felt like I was out of place.
Well,
Go on, talk back to him.
I guess so. I've never seen your kind.
Very good.
The ocean is very big. You don't have to worry about it. It's just unique to see people that don't understand our kinds, and it's very unique to be afraid at first.
Well, I guess that's true.
I don't think they need to be afraid of us. Are you afraid of us?
Me?
You.
I think you lot are all weird.
Phoebe,
You don't know the half of it.
Yes, everybody tends to be. I kind of think for a minute outside my head and go, unique. I'd say traits. Yeah, everybody has a trait. Or a skill or something you do. I kind of pull out my book and I say, I draw maps. This is what I do.
That's fun. I am an absolute terrible drawer, so
Drawing takes patience. I do lots of meditating too, because keeping a clear mind makes everything a lot clearer.
that's true.
But yes, I've throughout my times I've ran into similar people like you. Not exactly the same type, but the same appearances, and they tend to be just as friendly as you have. I can
Aw.
just tell by your eyes and how you talk.
Yeah, close enough.
We have a Sully here. So, I'm going to still kind of dance as long as our fairy friend is playing the piano. A frog grinning. That might be interesting to see.
It's just nothing but gums.
She's doing this thing.
Gar just looks at Pip again and goes, "What is one thing you do? What is your passion? What do you do?"
What do you like to do? Well, this is where you get to make up stuff. Eat, fly, his rivet. Very nice. Do you like to explore things? Do you like, why are you here?
Well, I like traveling.
Ah, traveling. That's very useful. I've been lots of places. What is one of your favorite places you've been to? Or what's the most beautiful thing, or the most thing that always catches your eye the most that you see?
Well, I honestly don't know. I can't choose.
Gar just kind of
Looking
nods.
back a
Pop
little,
out.
maybe.
Although I prefer warmer places than here.
That I'll agree with.
Gar just kind of nods and chuckles. He kind of says, "Yeah, this is a unique area. One of my favorite sites is I always talk about the site I have, but it's always finding something, a trinket, a toy, or a good walking stick, or whatever. You find something new every day. So the trick is always find that one thing you love." And he kind of like points at your bow and says, "So you like to be out in the wilderness, correct?"
Yes, I do.
Have you ever, when you're out in the wilderness, do you just stare and just find something to look at? You know, you don't hunt for anything.
I just shrug.
The guard just kind of nods and goes, "Try it once. Just look, and you'll find what you're looking for." And he just kind of smiles, and he looks over at Faye, and everybody goes. He just nods and goes, "I'm gonna like her," and sits back down.
I look over at Pip and nod and say, "Come on over and sit at the table."
I nod and get up to do that.
We'll all drink our tea.
Do you drink tea, Pip?
I will drink anything as long as it's edible. No, that does not make sense. Not poisonous?
Well,
It's
As long
not
as it's not
poisonous.
poison.
That, not ten.
Ugumar kind of just pipes up and says it's not poisonous, but it's gonna have a little sweet undertone to it. Kind of give you a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
All right.
So we'll finish our tea. I will inform everybody of the little job I found at the Yellow Tower and the possible Jintarim there. And say if, once we finish our tea, if everybody wishes to go and maybe look into this before our party this evening.
We could do that. Should we rest? Bless you.
Fucking cards.
What was that?
I went to laugh and rib when he fucking wrote at the same time. It came out as a cough laugh.
Grim or Rem? Bless you.
As far as I know, we've, is this the day? This is the day after we caught the spy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've already
holy
rested.
moly.
Yeah, we've already rested. There's no sense in us trying to rest. So
Well, Ukrama needs rest.
do you want to stay here and sleep?
Well, the question that you get from him is do we need to do the whole main thing that we're seeing out for the...
This is just something for
Are
us
we
to do to kill
confirming?
time while we wait to have our party.
Our what tonight?
Our party. Remember?
Yes, our party.
My brain is drawing a blank.
I'm using the word out of character. I'm using the word party as code word for mission.
Oh,
In
that's
case
what I
there's-
was referring
yeah,
to.
in
Is it
case there's
something that
people
we think
listening
we
in.
need to do tonight? Or do we think we want to wait a in-game day? Since Ukamar kind of had a rough night the
Well,
previous night.
We can always have the party tomorrow if we want, but at least this gives us a way to kill an afternoon and gives Pip a little bit of experience being with the party.
Yes.
I'm down with whichever.
Alright. Shall we go then?
I'm ready for it.
To the Yellow Tower.
All
Is
right, Pip,
is there
off we go.
a yellow brick road leading to it?
No.
Follow the yellow brick tower. Follow the yellow brick tower. Follow.
I just kind of look at Pip and I go,
And for
have
the
no
DMC's
fear. You
East
need
track.
to just, I kind of try to explain to her, just have your bow a little bit like this. And I kind of adjust it just briefly for her. I'm like, you put it right there, you'll have a little bit more arm movement.
Oh, really?
So when you're walking, yeah, these are survival things. We animal types have to stick together, you know, just looking out for you a little bit.
I give him a grin and nod.
And I kind of just tell Pip briefly, I'll watch your back, but you got to watch my shell. It's kind of shy at times, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. I kind of look
I
at
swear
Thaye
he
and I
has a
go-
whole house of that shell.
I kind of look at Thaye and I'll go, I'll play
rattles. Haven't you
trailing
seen?
patrol for you until we get there.
It kind of jiggles too.
I give a nod.
But I don't get no choice when I look at you, Thaye, and I go, all right, let me get myself stretched out for this, you know. But yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to go outside and stretch real quick.
Alright, the last thing we want you to do is break a hip.
It's a shell thing, but thanks for asking.
All right. Cloaks and scarves, everyone.
It'd be cold. Ugh.
It'd be very cold.
All right. And so Wolfie, we
Bless you.
head to the yellow tower.
Give me un minuto.
Un. Hello, dear. Huh? So far, she's been, Pip has been talking to Gar.
Is that Ira Dad?
Hello,
Ira Dad.
Ira.
Hi, Ira Dad.
I'm saying
Hi, Ira.
he got Scrubby and
Lindy
oh my
and
God.
Rain.
Lindy. Yeah, well, Lindy was.
You
I was
forgot
trying
my
to say
name.
Piper. No, I was trying to say Piper. My brain just kept saying Piper, and it was like, ugh.
And I see that he reached
Piper
over
was
way Dennis.
Lindy was saying,
Bop.
"Hi, Ira Dad. You gotta."
We have a black screen.
Black screen.
Good
Row, Reggie.
Oh, wait,
I'll take
wait,
a
wait.
minute, guys.
What? Oh, it's loading.
There's a thing.
There's a thing. Oh,
I'm trying to very carefully unveil the shape of the tower.
You're fine, dude.
oh.
It looks like a giant banana.
Actually, honestly, with my token where it is, it looks like a very rectangular head with a single eye and its mouth just wide open.
This party, I tell you.
We got to be careful if we
Kinda-
see a
kinda-
banana hat.
Kind of looks like the baby alien from Alien.
I'm not
You're
seeing
fine.
what you're getting. No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I wasn't muted. She's in her own bed again tonight, and she just goes, "Mommy, I want you."
I want a lot of things. Go to bed.
Right? Exactly.
Okay.
I want peace. Go to sleep.
We're coming in
I
from
want
the
to feel
top side,
confident,
Wolfie.
yeah.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and
is
throw
it all of us?
over there. Why does it keep
Ah.
fucking doing that? I'm not missing any damn health. Stop.
You might be
It's
missing out on
because
the
it
character sheet.
snapshots it to wherever I copied your token.
There's somebody here. Is there actual smoke rising from this tower?
Yes.
There's smoke.
DB.
Huh?
It's occupied.
Oh, did you finally read your DM?
Yep.
Just think, you have to put up with this on Wednesday nights now, too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go pin that message I sent you earlier so you can refer to it a lot easier later. Or whenever.
I still have to go back to last night's RAF stream whenever I scared the hell out of Rob.
Star, snap your token to an actual square. You notice how it's hanging in one and another. There you go.
Are you happy now, darling?
I apologize. I am ADHD, or not ADHD, OCD about that shit.
Hey, had coffee.
Did all of us go, or some?
Yeah, all of us went.
As far as I'm aware, all y'all went.
I kind of spaced out and was on someone's stream. I was just talking.
Piper, or Lindy, did you pull your name in? Oh, she's still loading in.
She has bad internet connection.
We're missing an elf.
So
it's probably on a shelf.
Oh, you need to drag yourself in, Pip.
Pip doesn't know how to start, I'm guessing.
No, she's
Like
right
you-
there.
Oh, did she? Okay, got it.
She's smarter than you think she is, Rain.
Did y'all show her earlier or something?
Yes.
Yes,
Got it.
Advantage.
I love lime.
Actually, this is really, really good, Scrubby.
Ninja
I
vanish.
normally don't like lime myself.
To be honest, it just depends on the lime. I like Sprite. That's about it when it comes to lime.
It's a
I will tell you,
wormhole.
if you give me those corn chips that have the hint of lime on them, I will eat the heck out of those.
Oh, and Takis, but those don't really have a lime, but there's lime in it.
What are you doing, Darkbolt?
I'm waiting on Lindy to load in.
Lindy,
You put your left
Loading in?
foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left
Hush.
foot in.
Lindy, go to your Piper character, not the folder, but your actual Piper Ingle character. Click and drag the image, and move it over onto the screen.
Board. Yep.
I've been having to do my name.
Yeah, I'm doing name too.
Oh, look, Lyra's having a dream.
Oh, what's happening?
Cloning is illegal in most states right now. I don't know about in D&D though.
We
There
are
she
cat
is.
now.
Gotcha.
Yay!
Quick, everyone under Piper. I love that frickin' Pip even did it.
Why we do this?
Hey, ow!
I wish to investigate the tower.
Let's take a look at the tower, guys.
Well, before, I've been trying to describe it a couple times.
Go ahead. Everybody stop,
So,
and everybody listen to Wolfie.
Scrubby,
Technically, he could fly in through what looks like a window up there.
before you guys stands a pale yellow tower.
I point at the door, and I'm gonna look at Ukamar.
On the outside of the tower, there is wooden scaffolding covered in ice and snow. It looks rather precarious, but Ukamar, you're fairly competent with carpentry. You know that while it looks precarious, it should hold weight. And it's not going to be very quiet about it.
The stairs you said?
Scaffolding.
Scaffolding, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of give a look towards Tay of, yeah, don't even think about it.
Wolfie? Hello?
Yes,
Scrubs,
Can
you're
hear
a
you, Scrubs.
little staticky, but we're hearing you.
I was gonna ask if I can go up and peek through the window.
He can fly.
That's why I asked.
To the window,
Good idea.
Tinkerbell.
To the window, to the wall.
No, to the window, Tinkerbell.
Like the wind
Grubby?
outside.
Oh, you're using that one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the
What?
same thing. I just did see you fly over to the far right.
Are you trying to peek in?
Yes, I'm trying to peek in and look what's inside.
Do we have a scrubby in chat?
Hello?
We're
He
hearing him,
said
Wolfie.
something
He
to
said
you.
he's trying to peek in.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing him or hearing him. So give me
Oh.
1 second.
Scrubby, just refresh Ninja.
Yeah.
Now I can hear him.
Let's try this again. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Now I can hear you.
Oh, finally.
Good.
I said yes, I was going to try and peek in.
Yeah, his toe gets on the 3D pop-up one, Wolfie.
Yeah, I saw. I just couldn't hear him, so I didn't know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that, but yeah. Should I roll for like investigation or anything?
Roll investigation and roll stealth, please.
It's rolling.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Well, it wasn't that stealthy, but I did look in.
Whew.
You didn't pull the fly on the wall trick off properly, but good try.
So, up top, there isn't so much of windows as it is old arrow slits. Peeking in,
Oh shit.
Ow, my eye!
you notice a couple of things. First, let me actually get you a visual. You notice a very peculiarly shaped room. It has the lookings of an old wizard's laboratory. There is a soot-stained fireplace with a lidless iron cauldron hanging on an iron hook in its hearth, and a long faded portrait of a long forgotten wizard hanging above the mantelpiece.
Okay, I'm going to go back down and relay all of that information to them.
There's still more.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh, I thought we were. I'm sorry.
The floor
Yeah,
is
you got
littered
me with that too.
Hey,
The floor is littered with shards of broken glass, burned scraps of paper, twisted pieces of metal, and bird droppings. You also notice a rocking chair, a trellis table, the charred remains of a bookshelf, all shrouded in very thick cobwebs. Up where you are, there are arrow slits. They appear to be in equal intervals. There appears to be 6, just from what you can see. Each one is 4 feet tall and 1 foot wide. You estimate that you would probably be able to squeeze through this, and most of the rest of your party would be able to if they so chose.
Is that it all? Yeah, is that all of it?
You also notice
I gotta be honest with
I
you.
am on the wrong layer.
I just have this image in my head of one of us getting into the grease spell and splaying it out on the ground, and Gar tucking into his shell for that extra AC, and then Upramar just like takes a bat and just swings and hits him and knocks him towards enemies.
You also notice several people.
Oh shit.
One appears to be tied up.
Oh.
Specifically this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. This one. The one in the middle.
Khajiit have no time for you.
Is that everything he sees?
That's everything that he sees.
I'm gonna quickly go back down.
Now, my question. Other than those arrow slits, are there any other windows to look in at lower levels of this tower?
At the lower levels, no.
Okay.
You get the sense that this was made to be a much more private wizard laboratory.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly go back down and relay every single thing that you just said to them.
Right.
I'm going to check and see if the front door is locked.
You gently push against the door, and it opens.
Okay. I don't want to push it fully open if it's not locked. I want to push it open just enough to be able to, like, try and get a peek of what's potentially behind it. Okay.
You see... Well, first off, the door has a tiny peephole.
Okay.
And an iron shutter on the inside. Going inside, you notice rotting tapestries on the wall and mud and dirt accumulating on the floor.
Okay. But I see nothing else in here.
Nope, just another door over here.
Okay. I'm going to move to that door very quietly and check and see if it's locked. If it's not locked, I don't want to, like, push it open. I want to try and, you know, see if maybe I can look through the keyhole or whatever, if there is one, and just kind of see what's behind the door.
Gently pushing it, you do find it to be unlocked.
Okay.
And you find ground level. Just gonna finish doing that.
Does it look like
you
there's...
also got this? You got this weird little overhang thing up top.
Does it look like there's any... There's no bodies in there?
Looking in, you notice, let me get the little ping tool. You notice a fireplace over here.
Right.
And you have two sets of stairs. One closest to you looks like it's going down, and the one furthest from you is going up.
Okay.
You also notice over here in the corner the burned heap of what you can assume to be a padded leather chair.
Okay. If Piper and Upramar are the only ones that have come in, and I guess Alfred, I'm gonna step back to the door and kind of motion at Lyra, Pip, and Gar, like, very quickly, come in, come in, come in. Since we know that there's somebody up there that's
Never mind.
apparently
Remember,
being
I was
surrounded
still,
and
I
tied
was still a
up.
ways back. I'm still approaching. And remember, I was trailing you guys.
You were a ways back, but your stealth roll that you did not beat my passive perceptions score. So I would have been able to see you and just like motion towards you, kind of make haste, make haste. And whenever you actually catch up to us, I'll fill you in on what Alfred saw, that there's a guy who's tied up there and kind of surrounded. Looks like they're probably wanting something from him. And then I'll relay that in the next room, there's, stairs going down, stairs going up. Does not appear to be anybody in there. There is a burned chair. But probably Gar and Upramar, whoever needs to get in melee range probably needs to go first while us spellcasters come up from behind.
Out of character question, maybe they, whoever can answer, I'm assuming Wolfie can. How wide's the staircase? The walkway up?
It's wide enough. It seems like the tower was made for larger occupants. You notice that the doors can comfortably accommodate you.
Okay, second question is, how tall is the staircase from the bottom to when we're coming up to the opening? How tall is that section?
So
to where it opens. If you catch what I'm saying.
Each room is 15 foot high. So you'd have about 15 feet from the bottom of the stairs to the top.
And the opening up into the second floor would probably be at like 10 feet or something.
Well, the ceiling is up 15 feet.
Well, what Gar's asking though is if you're on the level above and you're looking down over the opening that's cut for the stairs, is it 5 feet of stairs that's visible?
Let me reiterate it in a more simple sense. Okay, if one of us characters is coming up the stairs, like let's say here, for example, like where I'm pinging from the second floor, how far is from the person that's on the bottom of that stair to where the ledge is? Not the top of the ledge of the stairs, but the top ledge. If from the ceiling where their feet are on, how tall is that section?
So from where they're where they're standing right here,
to the bottom of the staircase, right where that opening starts.
Probably about
that 15. Is that 15 feet or is that like 10, 8, 12?
From here to the bottom of the staircase. Yes?
He's saying when we're heading up, how soon will we be able to see him? How far down the stairs?
Probably once some of you get halfway up, others will be closer to about 2/3. Depends on how tall you are.
So, I don't think he's getting it. Okay, so I'm talking about right here. Like right where, if there's a person standing right there on that edge of the staircase, from their feet to where a person's coming up the stairs, like the bottom of that stair, that's vertically the same. How, like roughly how tall that is that? Is it estimated? Is it all consistent? Is it not consistent?
I think you're asking the exact same question that Rain just asked, but you would like it's a consistently going up staircase. I'm not exactly sure what what information you're trying to get from me.
Okay, so it's a 15-foot staircase, correct? Opening?
They would go up 15 feet, yes. The rooms are 15 feet tall.
Okay, so the room from the bottom part of the room to the bottom part of just the average of the staircase, because the staircase goes all the way around. So the staircase doesn't change in height, correct? Or does the staircase have no height?
The staircase is from the bottom to the top. It's a 15-foot climb.
Maybe nobody's getting me. So here, let me ask the players here for a second. Sorry, Wolfie. If you're gonna grab a person from the staircase instead of running up the staircase, how tall do you think that is?
You mean like if you're trying to grab his foot and pull his ass down the staircase?
Correct. I want to know that height.
I mean, it would be
Again,
dependent
that
on
would
how
depend
tall you
on
are.
the height.
Yeah, it would depend on how tall you are.
Or people, right? People concerns.
Because, like, you got to think. In D&D, your reach is 5 feet, so you'd have to get within 5 feet of somebody in order to do anything to them.
Correct. Or you have the strength and abilities to chuck somebody up there with that kind of height too.
Yeah, you could like pick somebody up and throw them just straight up there and let them like dive bomb into everybody.
That's why I was trying to figure out that height, but I get it now. Okay. I'm just trying to brainstorm some ideas. Okay. That's all I needed. Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay. So I think if our melees go up first and just us spellcasters come up from behind to help support them. I'm going to look at Upermar. Do you feel ready for a fight?
I look back towards Alfred. Jesus Christ, why is that name so hard to remember? I look back towards Alfred and I give him a motion. Was it 6 or was it 7?
What do you mean was it 6?
How many people were up there?
And how many non-hostiles?
First off, Wolfie, is this guy wait, no. I mean, is this guy hostile or no?
This guy appears to be hostile.
Alright.
This guy is tied up.
Alright, so there is... I'm gonna tell him there was 7 people, but one was not hostile.
One was tied up.
One was tied up, yeah.
Did a slightly thumbs up type deal, like I should be okay, but yeah.
Before you go, I give him a kiss on the cheek, and that's how I give you my bardic inspiration.
Okay then. Remind me, how does that one work again? Star Q put in chat.
Get that a D6 to a roll.
Hey!
What?
I keep clicking on it and it's not moving.
Essentially, you get to add a D6 to an attack roll, saving throw, something like that. Because I don't think you get to add it to your damage.
There you go. I don't know why it's asking for a roll, but there you go. That's what it is.
So just so I'm clear, you guys are going to go up first?
Yeah. That's where the hostile people are.
You're not going to check anywhere else? You're just going to go straight up? Okay.
I mean, Gar's got a hand raised.
Gar?
Slowly hush.
He kind of takes a moment, looks at Thay, and looks back at the Alfred, the wonderful fairy, and says, "He might be as useful as we think." He said he saw people up there, correct?
Right.
And I just look back at you, Alfred, for a moment. You saw people up there, correct?
That I did.
And I look at Ukramar and a couple of us and go, what if this fairy can be useful as a distraction so that we can get up the stairs? So I look at Alfred for a minute and I go, I need you to be nosy and make lots of noise. But don't encourage, just try to be as peaceful but annoying to them so that we can get up the stairs. Can you do that?
I can definitely do it. Wait, am I muted? Hold on.
You're not muted.
No.
We hear you.
I was muted, sorry.
My only concern
But
is...
I look at Thay and
But depending on how hostile they are and what they're wanting from this person that's tied up, it might scare them into slitting his throat or something. If we do it, we would need to be quick and perhaps have Lyra let him know when to make the noise once we're partway up the staircase.
I can have noise making too. That we don't need to actually. We can turn their heads at an opportune moment.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm waiting until Ukumo.
And Rain has a hand.
He's got 3 hands.
I don't want to know where the third one is.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Get your ass back here.
She says with her child in chat.
Get your ass back here, Alfred. Thank you. All right, so first thing is out of character, Wolfie. The chimney, even though in the picture it looks like smoke is coming out of it, is it actually currently lit?
This one is yes.
Okay, that answers
This one is
that next part. Okay, my second question, well, I was going to suggest that maybe he comes down the chimney if it's wide enough for him to fit, which he's a fairy. He can fit through pretty much damn near anything.
I'm a 3-foot fairy, so I don't know about that.
Oh,
Wait,
you know what
can I
I'd
make
say.
that-
You're tiny. You can fit through a lot of things. But I was going to say he could come down the chimney, but if it's got smoke come out of it, that's a bad idea, so never mind that.
I don't
Second
want
thing,
that.
I was going to say to Lyra, what you per se send thing up there is a equal distraction?
I have several things I can use as distraction, darling. That's what I do.
Talk about actual your invisible servant.
Yes. Thing can be easily popped, ask Piper. But I can make noise, I can make lights, I can do many things to turn their heads at the right time.
Okay. The third thing I bring up, and I look towards Tay, I point to the door, and I give 0 to, like, full hand, saying, is there anything person-wise on the other side of the door that you could see?
Pick back up.
Okay. Can you confirm that there's definitely nobody else on the other side?
But not in my head. I've already looked in there.
Okay. Then, your hand.
I'm going to look at my line. How do you do that thing where you teleport?
You able to talk, Lindy?
Just you want me to answer for you?
Yeah. I'm not very good at this right now.
You just need to see where you're going at a 30-foot distance. So, I didn't want to ask Wolfie, how tall is the arrow slits of the tower?
The arrow slits are 4 feet tall and 1 foot wide.
No. How tall are they on the tower? Basically, from the ground level up to the arrow slits, roughly how tall?
Like, how high are they located?
Is it just like 20, 30 feet?
They would be roughly I would say
Well, this is a, what, 3-story building, Wolfie?
I'd say they'd be about 20 feet tall. It's a 2-story building.
Okay.
So yeah, 20.
So
it just has tall ceilings.
So if someone has a mirror or something, perhaps Alfred could fly up there and give her a visual of the floor up there, and she could just teleport.
I mean, or I could just cast a spell and light the roof on fire. It looks like it's made of wood.
How about we don't burn down a building?
Oh, why not?
If you would like to go to jail for burning
Looking
down a prison
around
and committing arson, you're welcome to.
Looking around, you get the sense that the place has already been on fire at least once. At least once.
Lyra wiggles her fingers. And
Yeah,
grins.
for
So-
arson.
So if we have some way to reflect the floor,
God.
she could teleport in there while someone's making a distraction while we rush from the staircase and just surprise them as quickly as possible. Can y'all stop?
Hey, my original reason I had my hand up was because I was wanting to,
All right, so we have. How do we want to execute it? Does anyone want to recap?
Scrubby has his hand up.
I was going to say, like, I could, Lyra could stay down and tell me, like, telepathically when to,
Yeah. We already had said
like,
that.
I could go to the top. She could telepathically tell me when to make the distraction. And I could just start jumping on the roof.
Well, you have magic, yes.
I can make that sound. I can make knocks. I can make other sounds and stuff very easily without having you go and expose yourself on the tower or fly by a window. I think Alfred might be more used elsewhere rather than flying in front of possible arrows.
I got a question. Because I don't think Scrubby looked at the spell list. Wolfie, would you count the fireplace fire as, say, size of a small campfire?
Probably.
Okay. Scrubby, you have druid craft. You could instantly put out that fire.
You know, I completely forgot what Druidcraft did. I'm not gonna lie.
Star has prestidigitation that does the same thing.
Which does the same
I
thing.
know, but he could put out the fire, draw their attention to that, prestidigitation to make a noise over somewhere else, and then while their attention's drawn away from the fireplace over to there, and they're like wondering what in the hell's going on, all of a sudden people come up the stairs and Piper teleports in.
We could absolutely do that.
And at the same time that once she teleports in, Alfred could fly in through the arrow slit, and we could almost surround them in a pincer type maneuver of a surprise attack. So Alfred could sit, say, here, and then Piper could be down here. Alfred would have line of sight to the fireplace, make the fire go out. We could have Lyra do prestidigitation, say somewhere maybe around this arrow slit.
Hold on. Hit it again so I can see what you're talking about.
This one. So they're focused on the fire, then they're focused over here. Piper teleports in here. Alfred could quickly fly around and come through this arrow slit. And then we come up the stairs. Sound good?
I'm nodding. I know you probably can't hear my head rattle, but I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Everybody get into position. So Alfred would be outside. You would be...
Well, first, does Alfred have a mirror?
I'm sure
Does anyone have a mirror?
I'm sure we've got something reflective on this.
Let me look.
I don't have anything on
Would a ruby do the trick, Wolfie, as far as reflective off that?
If she was up close, probably, but you're talking like she's going to be down on the ground, most likely, yes?
I also have a disguise kit.
That would
I
have a
do
mirror.
too, but that would have a mirror.
Okay, so take the mirror out of the disguise kit and give it to Alfred. Alfred, you would be like right here, up against the arrow slit.
I'm gonna double check.
Well, Wolfie,
And then-
I just realized something about the. It seems like there's two fireplaces, one downstairs and one upstairs.
This is not
Yes.
Correct.
This is two separate chimneys.
Okay.
So, just a quick little tidbit for Scrubby. With ones like this, the bottom one will have bricks on the bottom, but the one up top will usually just have like a metal grate almost.
Oh, okay.
So whatever gets lit up top, whatever's left will usually go down to the bottom. It was a more ingenious way to start keeping the heat throughout the whole building.
Alright.
Alright. So, Alfred here. Piper would probably be like down here as well, on the outside. I would say probably Upramar and Gar at the base of the stairs. I think Gar's faster technically, so he'd be able
They're
to probably
both at the same speed.
Oh, I thought because Gar was a monk, he maybe had that extra movement speed earlier. Then whoever wants to go first.
But no, he would be faster.
Yeah.
If you want a noise to go off, I'm probably going to need to see where I'm aiming the noise.
Well, you could probably, I would assume you could aim it at the floor, like down here, and they would hear it kind of coming from over here. I would assume.
Is that going to work okay, Wolf?
Sure.
I will quickly as well say I can also turn somebody invisible if they want to try and stealth up the stairs and just be right there whenever everything goes down.
Technically, you can invisible two people.
Yeah, well,
Could try it, Gart.
Right now, never mind. Just one.
I was about to say I don't have access to third level yet. So the question is, who would like to be up there, close and personal, whenever this happens? I'm looking to Gar and I'm looking to Upramar.
I suggest Ukama.
That's what I was about to say too.
All right. I'll reach out. I'll lay hands on Upramar, and I'm going to say, "I'm not kissing your cheek," and I'm going to cast invisibility.
You're gonna what to me?
I said, "I'm not kissing your cheek," and I cast invisibility. Because Lyra kissed your cheek to give you bardic inspiration.
So you're invisibility me or
Yes,
yourself?
you're invisible for an hour. So you can
Until
go
you,
up. You basically can stealth up the stairs with advantage because you're invisible.
This is gonna be one hell of a stealth roll. Alright, so Wolfie, do I need a stealth roll to open the door?
No,
No.
the door's unlocked.
I know, but do I need to stealth roll to open it since it never got open? We just noticed it wasn't locked.
No, I cracked it open to look inside.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you walked through the keyhole. Either
So-
way, I guess I will step in. Do I see anything inside this area at all that he would have missed before, Wolfie?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I see anyone in here that he might have missed hanging off on the far edges that would be noticeable as easily?
People know, but once you get around to the other end, like starting over here, you do notice black handprints all along the walls going up.
Okay.
And I'm assuming
just
that
gonna
it's.
say
I'm
that
assuming
I
it's.
am
I'm
here
assuming it's
eventually.
this staircase that wraps around. Like I'm
So-
assuming it goes like this.
The one that's right here
Uh-huh.
goes down.
Okay, so this one is the one that goes up.
Yes.
Okay.
And I assume it goes up from Tay's side?
See, I assumed it was this because that has the little, big, and then the large markings, and then that's the same direction that this is going.
Well, this is also not the map that Wolfie drew,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, both. Yeah, stairway doesn't matter really because the one going down, it stairs do the stupid thing too.
All right.
I see the stairway going down. I'll say, God, you want to get partway up the staircase for when this goes down so you can rush in to help Upermon?
I just give the friendly 2-finger wave.
So he'll go halfway up. Lyra, you're able to heal. Maybe you'd be best to go right behind Gar.
I nod and start going.
And I'll kind of motion Pip to go behind Lyra, and I'll kind of stay down at the base of the stairs.
Okay, real quick, 2 things to say. Gart, I think, may have messaged you the ID you sent to me, Wolfie, just so you're aware of that ahead of time. I just want to make sure you're aware. And then let me know when you're ready for that stealth roll. I guess I'll say that I'm in this square. Huh?
Stealth now. If we're trying to move up there, stealth now.
Okay, that is with advantage. I've already got the -2 applied to everything.
Thank God for that advantage.
Do I need to add the bardic at all to succeed, Wolfie?
They don't seem to notice you.
Okay. As soon as we're going to give him just a couple of minutes, and then as soon as we've given him a couple of minutes, I'm just going to look at Lyra and give a thumbs up for her
to make
sure,
the
Gar,
noise.
roll
and
one for your
tell.
size.
The staircase is made out of stone.
Yes.
Just tell me when to cast Druidcraft.
Gar.
You shouldn't have asked. So literally right time I give her a thumbs up.
Yeah. Right time as you give her a thumbs up.
Could we
A little
say
bit.
question
When you hear the noise,
before you
Scotty.
made this decision? Since I gave her the thumbs up signal and his whole purpose was to make the flames go out, could we say that Gar gets to roll that at advantage because there's a distraction?
Sorry.
Does he get advantage on that because of the lack of lighting?
Well, it's not the lack of lighting, it's the fact that because I just gave Lyra the thumbs up, the fire essentially goes out. So could he roll that at advantage considering they're distracted because the freaking fire just went out?
Sure.
Roll it one more time, Gar.
Okay, while he's rolling that, Wolfie, am I able to get to this position from these stairs by chance?
So much better. Thank God.
I didn't hear you, Wolfie. Repeat that.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I do.
Si. Oui. Yeah.
Ja.
Okay.
And I move over into this arrow slit.
It's fine. Doggo got a bark when Doggo got a bark.
Fire goes out.
No.
Or was it someone knocking at the door?
I make the noise. Go ahead. Let me know.
I was gonna say, like, almost as soon as you say something to him and the fire goes out, it's like wait 3-4 seconds and then make the noise in the corner.
Count to 3.
Hold on, guys.
The fuck is that timing?
I'm saying that's the noise they hear.
I love it.
The timing of that was scary.
They just hear a miniature lawnmower coming from the corner for some reason. Okay.
And that's your cue.
So,
that's your cue, Scrubby.
So, well, he's
on the phone. Give him a minute.
So, fire out, noise from the corner. What happens? Because the whole point is, like, as soon as they're looking over in this corner, that's when Upermar does his thing to do whatever he needs to do. And as soon as that happens, I'm assuming we'd hear somebody crying out in pain, which would be Piper's cue to teleport here. And as soon as Piper vanishes from here, Alfred flies around over to here and can come in that slit there.
So, the only cry of shock is coming from a person in the middle who, now you're closer, Rain, you do see that he is blindfolded and shackled.
Okay.
The other people seem to be in either a prayer or a ritual of some type. And while the fire going out doesn't really distract them too much, they are a bit concerned with the noise coming.
So do I want to roll Joycraft or?
You don't have to. It's a cantrip. Okay, so does Ubermar attack?
I had a question in chat already.
I was game to answer that. You cannot see yourself while you're invisible.
Thank you. To both of you. So how does it work as far as if I go to attack? Is that with disadvantage? I can't see my own battle axe?
No. You would
Now
have...
it's with advantage because they can't see you.
And then as soon as you make the attack, the invisibility drops.
Okay.
The invisibility drops if you cast a spell or attack.
All
So
right, well,
technically you could rage and then attack, and it would be an advantage, and then the invisibility would drop.
now I have an interesting question for you, Wolfie. Can I rage and reckless attack at the same time? Well, I guess I don't need to reckless attack because I already get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go ahead and rage. I will turn that on. And I will go ahead and use my battle axe, which is already marked down. Yes. To, I'm going to attack the one that looks the most humanoid of the group, which is her. Kind of just gathering the thought of, she seems to be the one that's the leader. And yeah, I'll make the attack against her.
All right.
Oh.
That is a
crit.
savage attack.
Oh,
So that applies.
Mm-hmm.
And I roll, hold on, a 1d10. For an additional 2 for 23 damage as I go for her neck.
She is heavily bleeding.
Does she scream
And you-
out
Yes.
as soon as she does, Piper?
I am going use that. Come into here.
Poof.
About I think about right there. And throw. psychic dagger.
At
At
At who?
ooh.
Well, I don't really have.
Well, if you throw it at that one, it would be with advantage because it's technically engaged with rain, right?
Okay, can I re-roll that?
but she also doesn't know A, where Rain is.
Well,
Oh,
as soon as
true.
he
At the same-
attacked, the invisibility dropped.
Yes.
At the same time, there's also people there
Oh,
And
and
yeah,
a pillar.
Uh,
I'll go
So-
for this one then.
so that'd be 11.
Let me pull up that.
So be the
11. That hits.
Yay!
Your damage is there.
I will say you get sneak attack because they weren't aware that you're going to pop in.
So roll your sneak attack. Nice!
nice snake eyes. I think that's considered snake eyes. Though. I'm not sure. Anyways,
Okay. And then Alfred.
can I go
Was
back
supposed
down
to-
into the?
Well, we had said for you to fly over here
Oh,
and
okay.
come through that arrow slit.
Yeah, there you go. Nope. Back one.
Just back? Okay.
There you go.
Actually, let's see. You were here.
I don't know if I can do that. Can't do that.
If you dash,
Oh yeah, true.
Either that or like maybe fly in that one.
Hold on.
I'd say
If
probably
I-
just fly in that one.
That works too, yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
think about the movement deal.
Yeah, I'd say probably just fly into that top one. Because if you dash, unless you have a spell you can cast as a bonus action, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Wolfie, is it okay if I do that or?
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, so I just moved up that top square
Okay,
instead.
Right there.
Perfect.
Wolfie, did we need to roll initiative?
yes.
Does he get his surprise attack, or is it considered too delayed?
We're going into initiative, so I need you to go onto your character sheet, your regular one. I need you to click on Pip,
Click on your token.
and then
Wait,
go
hold
back.
on.
Go back to
Sorry.
your character sheet, and then click initiative.
Damn it!
Can I use firebolt on one of these or no?
Yes, you may.
Really?
Should I roll my initiative first or?
Do the fireball first.
Wait.
Nice
this
roll,
was-
dude.
Who are
So
you
what's
attacking?
that, buddy? Show. Oh,
Who are you attacking?
oh, this one.
Okay.
I didn't count my
We got
damage.
3 damage to the top guy.
This is determining who's going to go first.
Initiative. Yeah.
Damn.
It's not putting me in there for some reason.
Click on your
You're
character
in,
token and then roll
Oh,
the
that's
initiative.
okay.
Yeah, click on your character token, then roll the initiative and take your first roll.
Damn.
So,
8.
Lenny, just click on the number in your initiative slot there, and you can adjust it to that 20 that you rolled first. You're at
to
the
be
bottom
fair,
at the moment.
Rain, I think the majority of my initiative rolls have been actually low.
And get your thumb out of your freaking teeth.
I'm sorry.
Wendy. Wendy. I'm watching you. No. kidding.
Don't take your fingers.
To be fair, she and I are watching each other, which is awesome. That's better.
Chew on my chopstick.
That's a better habit, I guess. It also depends on what it's made of. Anyways.
All right, so we're going to start things off with Piper.
Get him. Take him down, Piper.
Go for that one.
Go for the top one.
The one who got hit by a firebolt.
Yeah, the one that Scrubby hit.
This one.
Yes.
This
I'm gonna. Yeah, that one.
This one.
This one.
This one.
This one.
I'm not afraid to throw hands.
Well, how about you throw a dagger instead?
I'm going to. I'm gonna throw another psychic blade.
Okay.
Girl.
Did you want to move so you can get? Never mind.
She don't need no help.
Right?
That hits.
9 psychic damage.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah, he did.
He's dead?
He did.
That's 2 I've taken out. Yes.
Now, you have not done any of your movements, so if you wanted to, like, say, move over here so you just get a better view of everything, you totally can.
I'll move on my next turn.
You can move now if you want to.
Oh,
Yeah, you get action, bonus action, and movement.
I moved there.
You get the whole kit and caboodle.
Do you have any bonus actions you want to take, Wendy? I don't know if she has any.
I think her
Rogues have a
teleport's-
plethora of bonus actions.
Do I have another bonus action?
You get a bonus action every turn.
Yep. You've only
You've-
done an action and partial movement.
I know your teleport thing is technically considered a bonus action, but you also have what is it? Wait a minute. No. Yeah, you have with a bonus attack, you can throw another psychic blade, but the damage, you would have to click the one that has the D4 as the damage beside it. But as a bonus action, you can throw that psychic blade if you wanted to.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. At that guy.
Okay.
You said the one with the D4, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
That hits.
Yep, that's
And he's not looking super good.
Okay,
Gets
I know
dagger in the ear.
Rain is next. So Lindy, I know we're using Roll20 and everything. If you bring up your D&D Beyond character sheet for Piper, over on the right, kind of midway, there you have your action inventory features and stuff. If you click actions, you have a sub tab for bonus actions, and that'll show you everything you can do.
That's also something that you can do since you've pulled up your D&D Beyond sheet.
Bless
you.
Bless you.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
That was very high pitched.
That's how
Is
that's
that your turn,
Pull up your
Lindy?
D&D
Yeah, that's my turn.
Beyond character sheet. And you see that big square on the right there? You can
Hey.
click on features and actions, and it will show you all sorts of things that you can do there. Go, buddy.
So
go, buddy,
I'm
go.
going to go ahead and grapple the individual on the right hand side of me here. How would you like me to roll that, Wolfie? Athletics?
That's your athletics. When you initiate a grapple against someone, you always use your athletics. The person being grappled chooses to use their athletics or their acrobatics.
Now it's a strength-based check. Does that mean I get advantage on it?
Yes, because you're raging.
Okay. That's what I want to make sure of. I always double check that one because sometimes, depending on situations, it can be said no for the reasonings. Alright, so rolling that now, it's already got -2 for my thing for today. Jesus.
They rolled in that one.
Oh.
I
Oh,
almost
jeez.
did too.
So you grapple them.
All right, so I will go ahead and drag him back this way, and be having him like somewhere like here or here, either one you could choose.
Is there a reason for that?
I am moving targets away to make it easier for the two that are up here with me to hit things, essentially, DB.
What? Why didn't you just like push him down the stairs?
I didn't feel the reason to do so. And I'm going to just basically use my strength to hold him in place for now. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
B would get
It
an
is-
opportunity attack.
True.
Gordle the turtle.
Go ahead and do it real quick if
Sorry,
you want.
I'm just tired.
Guard, I'm going to point out that you have astral
that does not hit.
arms that basically give you advantage on shit like that anyway.
So, the priest that you have attacked is not looking so hot. They are going to you watch as divine energy wells up inside of them, and they are going to cast Cure Wounds on themselves.
You can do that?
Yes?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Use that.
It's a spell
You
of
just have to
touch.
touch.
spell.
You just have to touch the target.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know.
I'm surprised Supermar didn't
So-
just kill the priest.
She is going to use a 3rd level spell slot for that.
Ooh.
She heals back.
That's what I did.
Well,
oh,
she
right.
also
She's
has
a
her.
cleric, right?
She also has her modifier. So she's looking a lot better. And she will end her turn there. Start.
All right, I'm trying to
Didn't
talk
we?
to DB about something because we change it.
I don't remember.
'Cause I don't
if we
have
did or
those
not.
hands no more.
I didn't think we did. Hold on.
'Cause we went from the astral build to the open hand build because of the stuns and stuff.
If,
Right.
if you
right.
went to open hand, then yeah, he would not have the.
Yeah.
That's what I thought because I don't see it on my character sheet when
Yeah.
I roll D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
So,
we moved
okay.
you to that.
No, it's fine. Okay, so is it 10 feet to come up the stairs or 15 from where I'm at?
You're
would
halfway
be,
up.
Because I'm trying to measure it, and it's like it looks like 15, but 10 if I start here.
You're about halfway up, so it would take you 10 feet to get up.
Okay. Trying to measure it here. Okay, so if I can movement, and then I can, would I use a Q to do double movement, or I use sprint to get all my movement in? To get extra movement.
You wouldn't have to. If you're wanting extra movement, you could do Step of the Wind, but you would only need to use 10 of, I think it's your 40 feet movement to get up there in the room with everybody.
My goal is to get to the man. Get to the old man
Yeah.
in the middle.
So
But I want to grab him without getting possibly them attacks of opportunity.
Okay, so that would be
I
your
think
10
the
to get
one's
up
gonna hit
there.
me. Well, no, I have to go 10 this way. I have to go 10 the other way because they're going up the stairs. The way
You're
that
already-
Ukamar went was this way.
Okay.
He went up this way.
Yeah, so I got to go 10
Yeah,
Okay.
here.
I
Put it in
started
public
here,
chat,
went
that's
this way.
okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes,
So
so
you
I'm going
did.
10
Yes.
here,
Yeah.
then I have to go here, and I got to go
Aggravating.
here.
No, you
I have to
don't.
go
Wait.
across Ukamar.
You don't, because you're standing right here. That old man is within
Alright.
distance of you.
That's not what we're thinking of.
He's within your 5-foot
Well, because-
space.
But doesn't the one guy, those two guys, get opportunity attacks then if I try to grab him?
No, because you're forcing his movement. If you are forcing someone's movement, like if you grabbed him and moved, they would get opportunity attacks against you, not him.
Okay. So then what I want to do, I don't know if my strength's going to be able to move him because I don't know how heavy this old man is or person is. So I'm going to move up the stairs by 10 feet, and I actually want to politely.
You could also
Well-
choose just move him here without having to move yourself at all to where he's between you and I.
First, before you do that, you notice that he is shackled to the floor.
Hmm.
Okay, so then I'm going to. You said shackled to the floor?
Yes.
Okay, I'm actually going to, from my position, I'm actually going to prone myself to the floor with my shell, just go lay flat on the ground, and I want to take my nunchuck in my one hand, and I want to actually slide it into where he's grappled out on the floor, like where the chains are grappled on the floor.
AK, you're trying
I'm
to
not
break the
attacking him, I'm just trying to
shackles.
grapple the. Not yet. I'm trying to get a good grip on the shackle for something
Okay.
else. That's all, and I want to just use my hands to grip that, and that's all I want to do is end my turn and just try to get the shackles into my nunchucks for another opportunity turn coming up. So, and then I want to end my turn doing that.
Okay.
So I'm laying. So for everybody that's wondering, I'm laying face first on the ground, prone right there, with my nunchuck going through the chain of where it's binded to the ground, and I'm holding it with both my hands
He's typing
while
B.
my legs are sticking out too.
Oh yeah, you
So,
have that
yes,
awesome
that's what I'm
jump.
doing. So I have my turn done.
Take a bio break real quick.
Okay, so that's your turn. What would you like to do, Pep?
Do you want to jump up the stairs?
Actually, yeah.
So where do you want to land?
Because Wolfie can help you with all that too, since he's here and DMing.
Okay.
So if you pick a square, he can tell you whether or not you can make it to that square from where you're at currently.
I guess I want to jump towards at least over Lyra and to the top of the stairs. Is that possible?
So right here? Okay.
Right there. Yep.
And then what do you want to do when you get up there? Do you want to shoot somebody? Gar is laying flat down, so you could probably shoot that priest.
Okay. I guess I can try to attempt that.
All right.
So
So
move your token over there.
okay. So
Okay.
real quick question: is she able to attack the priest from the point of the stairs she's at? Then Wolfie over the flat Gartoka.
Yes. Because even though she is small, the priest is tall enough.
All right, so pull up your character sheet. Scroll down slightly, it'll be in the middle.
Small.
You want to click over on the bow itself. Very
Good hit.
nice. All right, now
Congratulations.
in chat,
Hold on.
first of all, Wolfie does that hit.
Thank
Yes.
All right, so
Don't I
in-
have a thing with piercing that I can poison with piercing?
I do believe that is a bonus action for you, yes.
Okay.
very nice. Okay, so click on the longbow in chat.
Let me pull
3 piercing, and she wants to poison as well.
yeah, I'm pulling it up real quick.
Okay.
There.
Did your dad put an arrow?
So
in
it's
there?
not
No.
I have arrows.
it's not even action for you. It's just part of the attack.
Okay.
So how much? So what does she need to roll?
I need to roll.
Ah. Did your dad put arrows in there for you?
Yeah.
I don't think we're even worrying
Is there a
about
place where you're
those.
counting them? Okay.
I'm not worrying about ammunition. We got bigger fish to fry.
All right. Enough said. Never mind then.
So you do a hitch. You do 3 points of damage. But it doesn't look like your poison took effect.
Ah.
Oh, other people in here cannot know what it is that she just did that Wolfie had to roll against. That's what it was.
Yeah. She literally made the exact DC.
Does she have movement left?
Yes.
So if you want to move behind, like say here, so these guys can't like see you right off, that might be something you'd like to do.
There.
You either stay there, say end turn, or you move. Oh,
It's a
Yes, but it'd
grappling
be
one.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
What is AOO?
Attack of
attack
opportunity.
of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pitt moved into melee with him.
Uh,
I mean, I don't think he would get right now anyways, because if you're moving that square, you're still in the same 5-foot range. It would be if you moved like here instead.
I guess I'll stay where I am at then.
Okay.
Okay.
You're staying there?
Yep.
Okay.
And your turn?
Yep.
Sorry.
Scrubbers.
I will spell. Where's spell?
You'll
On
spell?
Just remember that you have friendlies. Here, those enemies.
He doesn't have fireball, don't worry.
I know, but if he's got anything that is like area, like burning hands or something.
Fire.
Okay, Scrubs.
What is it?
I said okay.
Oh. I thought I said, hey, Scrubs. I'm like, what? What did I do?
Give me a second.
Nothing
I'll
yet.
mute.
Oh, fairy fire.
Did it not? It doesn't seem like it rolled for me.
Because fairy fire, they have to roll. I'm just trying to figure out why are you casting Fairy Fire?
Oh wait, is this not? Okay, hold on. I thought
It's
it was.
not-
It's not a damage.
Oh,
It's not a damaging
it was,
spell.
hold
That's
on.
a utility spell.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't look at what it said.
He saw fire and
To
assumed.
be fair, you could still do that, Scrubby, and if the failed the dex saving throw, anyone that attacks them gets advantage.
Yes, but it's also in a 20-foot cube. So he'd have to
That's
cast
fair.
it like over here and only hope to hit this guy. So he puts it anywhere over here, it's probably going to hit him and Gar as well.
Could I use the same cantrip I used before, or no?
You can do that. You could do.
You can. Cantrips you can use as many times as you would like.
You know, if you want to use a spell slot, you do have Ray of Sickness.
Trying to think.
All right, sounds good for.
Ray of Sickness, what does that do? A Ray of Sickness range. Okay. I don't know what these hold on. What these creatures really are though.
They look like cats. That's why I was saying the Khajiit jokes.
You can do a quick perception check.
Will that count as an action?
No. If you're just trying to do a
I
quick
don't
glance,
know shit.
they appear to be human.
Okay, I will cast Ray of Sickness. Hopefully. Ooh.
Who you casting
Who are
it
you?
Hold on, I have my
Okay.
sheet right there, I guess.
I'm sorry, which one?
This one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Alright, that does it.
So just click on Ray of Sickness.
Click on where it
Yes.
says Ray of Sickness +5 underneath your 19 roll.
So there we go.
It's 11 damage.
Oh, they don't even have to make the
does
Constitution save. They're just stabbed.
Poof.
You watch as this man vomits himself to death.
Good. Deserved. Well deserved.
That's what I sent him to come back to.
What the hell? That dice roll took forever to show up on my
I know.
screen.
Shall I like refresher or something or no?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Mark on your roll 20 sheet that you only have one spell slot left.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
And reminder, by the way, that when something happens, you get one reaction between the end of your turn and the start of your next turn that you can use your silvery barbs thing and make Wolfie reroll something. Or make anybody reroll something, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn, Scrubs?
Do I have a movement that I can do?
Yeah, you can do movement.
I'm just gonna move like right here. Then that's it. End turn.
Lyra!
Lyra dances
right.
over everyone.
Actually, not far off, darling. So I'm going to move up here and hopefully, hold on. God dang it. There we go. It's hard to see around. So do I see this guy?
I would say yes.
Okay. So I'm going
Hold on.
to
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to vicious mockery him and say something
one?
like, "Dear this guy.
Okay.
The one in the fireplace. Dear gods, what hole did you crawl out of?" I was going to make a cat joke, then I zoomed in and figured out he's not a cat, so never mind.
There's another one with the tiny wiener.
That is
Don't choose the wiener.
Don't pick the wiener.
Wisdom save.
The things
And they
can get
fail.
up to.
So 1d4 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Well, you gotta roll the damage there, Star.
Stir.
Oh, I roll the damage. I roll the
You roll
damage.
the
I
damage.
apologize. I apologize.
Nice roll.
It is a
damage.
4. Nice.
Max damage.
They're not looking so hot.
Add
It's
insult
alright.
to injury.
Isn't that always the case? All right, I don't have any. Who's still up? I'm looking. Gau's closest, so I'm going to quick hum the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song and inspire Ga. Bardic Inspiration.
All right, really quick. I need to check one thing on inspiration. I'm not sure if you can have multiple inspirations up.
Oh, I thought he used his.
She could
It's
pass
not
it
a.
over
It's not
if
a
she
constant.
wants.
It's not a concentration. I don't believe.
Mm-mm.
I know it's not a concentration, but I'm not sure if you can have multiple instances up because some abilities only let
Yeah.
you have one instance up, regardless if it's concentration.
You want to throw that?
There you go.
There you go.
I did. It's up.
A creature can only have one die at a time, but it doesn't say whether or not you can put
Okay.
multiple dice on multiple.
Just double
or-
check. All right, so let me.
Because I remember Robbie in EXU, he was like, "I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration. The next round, I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration." And people weren't using them.
I think that was when Brennan made that a rule that he was only going to let one be up at a time.
It wasn't Brennan that was
It's-
hosting the table. It was Bria.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm thinking of the other one.
Inspirates a bard. To inspirate another player.
All right, so they are inspired.
Quick question,
There
Wolfie.
you go.
Quick question. Is the summon for all the demon-looking assholes?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I had
Because
my
I always
hand
saw
raised.
one in the
Oh.
turn order. I wasn't sure what was going on.
And I was curious about that too.
I did
Alright,
it for
so-
all of them just to not bloat everything.
End turn, Wolf.
Dark.
Just a quick question. Even though he shackles, does the old man not get a turn?
He is blindfolded and shackled, so even if he does get a turn, there's not much he can do.
Can you screech?
He could attempt to get the blindfold off.
He's shackled to the ground.
Oh, he's like, what, Splayed Eagle on the ground?
Pretty much. He doesn't have enough chain to reach up. He has enough for nunchucks to be wrapped around the chain, but beyond
Okay.
that,
Okay. Oh, did they do nothing?
oh, sorry, I thought
Demon-
I hadn't.
I was about to say,
hit the
suddenly
thing
it's
yet.
my turn.
Yeah, demon
Don't
and
get attacked.
fireplace.
Awesome.
They are. So the one that is currently being grappled by Rain is going to try to break free. So Rain, I need an athletics check.
I'm still raging, so that's still an advantage. Good luck.
Yep, they fail.
Vicar March is
Bitch,
going
you
to
ain't
be
going
like,
nowhere.
Vicar March is going to be like, I can't believe you tried to do that. I'm going to push him down on the ground.
Stay on the ground.
Sit down, bitch.
I love this.
And the one that was mocked is so hurt that they are going to cast Cure Wounds on themselves.
It's like,
This bitch.
my brain hurt, but that burn was worse. Wow.
God.
I pull
What
an
is-
ice pack out of my pocket and I throw it at him.
there you go for the burn you just
Okay, it's not
received.
that. It's not that bad actually. They heal most of the damage that you just dealt to them.
Dang, they have a Seki cure wounds if that's what they're doing.
It's going off their wisdom modifier.
Are they not that smart? I mean, wait, no, that's intelligence.
I don't know, Scrubby. Are they schmert?
Should I make a perception check?
It's not your turn.
It
No,
was
it's
a
your turn, Doc.
joke.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them left, right?
Up 30 feet of movement. Could I, because I know it's kind of crowded up there right now. Could
Oh, it is very crowded.
Could I go up the stairs? Like maybe squeeze beside Lyra just to kind of get an eye on everything using half my movement?
Yeah.
Okay. So just say that I'm beside Lyra up on the stairs, right? Taking this all in. You said that person was a cleric.
They're
Right.
a priest.
They're a priest. Do I see a holy symbol anywhere on them? Like, what's their symbol?
Make a perception check.
I can't just use my passive perception. It's 21.
All right, then make a religion check.
Should have just went with it, man.
So much sass.
Same.
You get the sense that the person that they worship is not the best.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of standing beside Lyra and say, y'all got this, don't you? Lyra.
We got it, darling.
Okay. Since I'm in Lyra's space, I'm gonna just hit Gar on the back of the shell and just be like, I know y'all got this, and give him guidance, and then I'm gonna move back downstairs.
Mentally, Gar's like,
Hey.
why is everybody hitting me? Jesus.
I didn't. I
will
never
also
hit
say,
you, darling.
Dart,
Oh.
between your insight and the religion check, you do get the sense that the handprint of whatever is going to be considered a holy symbol.
It's gonna be considered the what?
A holy symbol.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go down there and I'm gonna go back downstairs after giving Gar guidance, and I'm just going to stare at that hand and ponder like, where have I seen this before? And that's my turn. Piper.
Huh?
Lindy!
Oh, that's my turn. Okay.
Stabby, stabby.
Go stab someone from far away.
Clarification from Wolfie on this. Because this priest is technically engaged with Gart, that would give Lindy advantage on that attack.
It doesn't give her advantage,
Wait, it would
but
give her
it does
sneak
give her
attack.
sneak attack.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
was the-
it would be a straight roll, but if you targeted that one, you could hit him with sneak attack.
With the sneaks.
With the snakes.
This isn't Skyrim, so it doesn't do 7 times damage. Fix that.
And would that be with advantage?
No, it's not advantage. It just
You're
gives
still
you sneak
threatening
attack.
the space there, Gart.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Your giant ass turtle beside somebody who almost had their
Target.
head taken off of an attack.
this one.
Which one?
I'm staying where I am. I'm going to take another psychic blade because they have been bringing me luck tonight.
Make sure you roll the
Shouldn't have
d6
said
one.
that.
Make sure you roll the d6.
I am. I got this.
Okay, you haven't really had to do much combat with this so far.
Ooh. I want to break free.
And sneak attack. God, you're doing good with the sneak attack rolls tonight.
The dice gods.
Very, very good.
So that's 19 damage.
If it would actually pull it up. You watch as she keels over.
Were you trying to kill her, or were you just trying to incapacitate her?
I was trying to kill her.
Okay.
Why?
Because we could have interrogated her.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget, as a bonus action, you can throw another dagger.
Or I could use my short bow, or I could use something.
Well, your short bow would be an attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Like-
I'm gonna do another. At this one. Another dagger.
Do it.
Use 20, 30, 20. Hey.
Jesus
How do you want to do it?
fucking-
Nice.
How
Good
do I
job,
wanna do it?
Piper.
How do you want to do it?
Just throw and kill.
Your rogue has
Straight-
taken out the
straight-
majority of this
right
encounter.
here. Right here.
Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, yeah, okay.
right.
So the
Yeah,
dagger
right.
what's right in their third eye.
Can I give flavor to it?
Yes.
You chuck your psychic dagger, and as it impales them square in the head, you watch as it slowly just goes all the way, hilt and all, straight into their head, and then their head explodes.
So satisfying.
Now, I have a question. Is this a physical dagger, or is this
It is a
It-
psychic blade.
Psychic dagger.
It is a psychic dagger, so it does not leave behind a physical mark.
All right. Well, that's what I was asking, is if there's anything I would need to help her, like prestidigitate clean.
Like telling your cat that it's adopted.
The blades, no. The blades, she literally just pops into existence, throws,
Mhm.
and whether they hit or miss, they disappear out of existence.
Got it.
Which is pretty freaking awesome. Don't you love me for making this character
What about this
freaking
guy?
He's the last one standing.
I do
And-
believe that is Piper's turn.
Well, Lindy still has 30 feet of movement.
I do?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you still got movement.
Wait, no. Right here.
Quah.
She bounces off the walls.
Boing.
But
Do I need to roll a grapple again to lift that guy up over Pep and say, go ahead and shake him in the butt?
Butt shot!
It wouldn't be a grapple, it'd be an athletics.
Which is a
Yeah, I'm
strength
going to
check,
try to
which you
hoist
can
him over
control.
Pep and say, shoot him in the butt.
Of course.
Butt shot, butt shot, butt
Butt
shot,
shot,
butt
butt
shot.
shot, butt. Wait, we're saying
That's
different things.
really loud.
30-20.
There's no way that they can beat that.
All right, so he is currently hanging over Pep saying, don't shoot my butt.
That's assuming he's saying it in a language that you can understand.
Fair.
They only speak common.
There you go.
And my rage will
Oh, they
end
only speak
on
common.
the
They're a
start of my
basic
next turn,
bitch.
Wolfie.
Okay.
So that's my turn for now, but yeah.
Okay. You currently have chains and an nunchuck.
I'm basically gonna try to unprone myself now that I'm seeing everybody die, but I'm getting very like mentally paranoid because I'm seeing everything die so quick. So I'm basically gonna just kind of try to calm down the guy in the middle that's handcuffed and chained, and I have my nunchucks there, and I'm just gonna take my hand out and kind of just comfort him as best as possible. Just let him know I take my cloak off my head to let him know that everything's gonna be okay, and just
Guard.
look around and just kind of play a defense mode with him.
He's blindfolded.
Yeah, reminder that he's blindfolded.
I'm gonna unblindfold him too.
Okay.
I'm gonna unblindfold him and let him know what's going on, and just kind of just tell him to be quiet and just kind of play defensive as trying to protect him so nobody else kills him at this point.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep my nunchucks inside the chain so that it does not, so that we can still try to get it broken. I'm not gonna break it yet though. I'm just gonna move kind of in front of him so that if anybody comes up,
Okay.
and just protect him as best I can. I'll end my
Okay.
turn.
All right, so you have advantage on your next attack, dear.
So pull up your character sheet,
Okay.
and at the top there, remember where it said normal?
Yeah, I know how
On
to do
your
it.
character
He
sheet?
showed me earlier.
Right.
Hit
You
that.
want to get advantage. Good. Now, how do you want to do this?
So I just
Can I
gotta
use
roll
my?
a hit.
I have a dagger, so can I use my dagger to shank him in the butt?
Yep.
Aren't you so proud? Aren't you so proud?
And
I approve.
20.
That's
my girl.
So now you just need
What-
to click the dagger where
What
it
is
says
the
+6.
minimum amount of damage that you can do?
I mean, technically 1. Oh, 2.
I didn't say -1. Why? Hold on.
The
It's
hell?
rolling with strength.
What?
That needs to be fixed.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. It's going to be. I've got the sheet open already.
The
Come
minimum,
on, low
minimum damage.
1d4 plus 4 plus 2. So 7 damage minimal.
Oh, shit.
Catch that, Wolfie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1d4 plus 4, and then it was a crit, so it's 2d4 plus 4. So the minimum she could have rolled was 6 damage.
Oh, I'm at proficiency, so yeah, 6 minimum.
Well, she did get the minimum. Are you coating it with your poison?
Oh god.
Sure.
Yes.
I will be as brutal as possible. Come on.
Okay, I have to say something real quick. This guy feels like he just ate Taco Bell.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh my.
It wasn't Taco Bell, it was Jack in the Box. They stopped on their way here.
Ooh.
They also do not seem to be affected by your poison.
Why is nobody affected by my poison?
They're probably immune to
We'll
the
find
poison
out later.
status.
No, they're
Don't worry,
just
darling.
saving barely.
They're rolling
or
high.
something.
But they are not. Oh, it's the fact that they are rolling high. They are rolling stupid well for that poison.
Did that
They're
kill
not
them?
looking very
Okay.
happy. And they're bleeding out pretty profusely.
Alfred.
Does that end your turn,
So
darling?
what?
Okay, she ends her turn.
Shank him in the butt.
Now, I have a quick
That's what you
thing,
just did.
Wolfie.
We're
She
okay.
has favored foe. Can she mark that guy right now and apply an additional 1d4 to him?
I love.
So roll 1d4.
All right, roll another d4. Roll 1d4.
Do I just?
You. Now.
Just type /roll space
I'll be
1d4.
right back.
/R 1d4. Very
9.
9 damage total.
That is the exact amount that you needed.
Good job.
I shouldn't have had that Jack in the Box.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes, you are out of initiative.
Okay.
All right,
Just
I'm
a
just gonna
reminder.
run around here.
Yeah. And
There's no immediate threats.
reminder, Upramar, Gar both have inspiration still, and Gar, you have guidance for I think it's a minute.
10 minutes for inspiration.
Well, the guidance is for 1 minute, I believe.
I know. Guidance is 1 minute, inspiration is 10. So I lean down and I look at this guy who's been unblindfolded. Who are you?
That one got closed out.
The ladies near you,
where-
Ring.
Okay, here we go. My name is Sean Chin. I will put that in chat for you.
Hello. Hello. What? We're going to try and get you out. Do you know what if they had a key and where it would be?
The head priestess probably has that key.
That's next to you, Grandma.
Hold on.
Nunchuck? What is nunchuck?
Nunchucks. Nunchucks.
Out
It's
of
also-
character,
it's-
I only used one. I only had to use one to put it through the because they remember it's chained in the middle, so you only have to use one. I didn't use
No,
two.
I'm confused because is it spelled with an M?
None.
Just sit there as a key.
N-U-N.
It's the off-brand Chuck Taylors.
There would potentially be a key on the high priestess.
Got it.
Can I make a religion check on that priestess now that I see that if I see her holy symbol?
Sure.
Because I'm nosy.
Give yourself bardic inspiration first.
Actually, you cannot
I
inspire
don't-
yourself.
Really?
I can't do that.
Well, that's
Nope.
stupid.
It's
It
only
specifically
any other creature.
states. Yeah, it specifically states other creatures.
And
It's
I've
one
been
of those weird ones.
Yeah, I've been standing down here as well, staring at the hand print or whatever that's on the wall, trying to figure out where I've noticed it before. Do you want me to roll one?
13, Wolf.
Tay, you can roll another.
Didn't matter. Alfred's got you.
Collectively, our religious sleuths.
I went to a day school.
Come
I
to
said
the
a parochial
realization
boarding
that this is the
Heck and heck. How did that turn out for
Brandis-
you, Rain?
Ubermar has an
Brandis-
existential crisis.
Ren thinks that it's very pretty finger painting.
Anyway,
What?
oh, boy, you don't know why that's funny. Anyway, I'm sorry, Wolfie. Oh, all right. Hmm.
I think you even broke Wolfie with that one, DP. I hear him too.
Actually, no. I'm
Oh.
just waiting.
Wait for everybody to quit being dorks. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Collectively, you guys come to the conclusion that this is the symbol of Bane. Almost said the wrong deity. This is the symbol of Bane.
Be a bad guy.
Bane.
Bane.
Like Batman?
That's a very bad person. How did you get mixed up with these people?
They kidnapped me yesterday.
I'm going to insight check him while I'm talking with him, if you please.
You want to insight or detect thoughts?
I don't want to detect thoughts yet. Not yet.
Well, you can insight.
Insight first, because I don't have to spend anything for that.
Nicely done.
They seem to be very honest. And they are really not in a very good position to be lying because they're literally spread eagle on the floor to where you could just kill them at any point if you so desire.
I'll be back.
I'm. If we've got the key, I think Ukrama has the key. I would like to
gave
go
it to
ahead.
Pass
Beth.
it
He
up
already
the guard.
unlocked him.
Okay. So we sit him up. You can move, Pip.
So they sit up. You notice that the wrists and ankles are a little red from the chafing.
Does he seem otherwise in good health?
Shaken, but otherwise in good health.
It's not stirred. That's good.
Hardy har.
I'm back. And almost a blue dubba die.
So, Shan Chen, where are you from? Are you from Waterdeep?
Yes, I'm one of the broadsheet publishers. Basically a newspaper journalist.
Were you? How did they get hold of you?
As far as I'm aware, they snuck up behind me, knocked me out, came to consciousness here. They were doing some ritual.
That we saw.
They was doing some hoodoo.
Hoodoo?
Hoodoo. You know hoodoo. You do. You do know hoodoo.
So, Wolf, you're gonna call it a night here because it's getting close, or no?
Yeah, we're going to call it a night here.
Right. Because I'm getting really tired. And for the
Okay.
past few days, I have not had a good sleep schedule, so I'm trying to fix that.
Okay.
So, question: can we bring 4 back next week so she can continue with
Yes.
Please?
Pip? Would you like to come back
Yes.
next week? She's nodding her head very violently. Yes, yes.
It was fun. I
Before
slapped someone in the butt.
before we end, I'm going to address what Stark is trying to do real quick.
Yes, because
I'm
while
gonna
y'all
give him
are
assistance.
while y'all are unshackling and everything, this is while everybody's upstairs. I'm moving downstairs at least halfway to see if I can perceive anything. There ain't nobody with me, and I'm trying to head down those stairs at least halfway.
So, looking down, you see what appears to be a cellar.
Okay.
A small circular wooden table is surrounded by 4 stools made from empty barrels in the middle of the room. It looks like playing cards are sitting there. 3 crates are stacked up against this wall. And if I switch back to this, you see a door. Very sturdy door up there.
Okay.
How far is he away? Like, I know he's down underneath. How far is that?
The better question is
About 30 feet.
when everybody came down,
Okay.
did y'all notice the people that did come down? Did y'all notice me halfway down the stairs?
Well, I came looking specifically for you, and knew about the stairs on the way up. So I assume you were probably, being the inquisitive person you are, went down.
So people are checking areas now, or what?
I'm attending to our friend upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, Tay.
I guess if I come down and see nothing down here except for a couple of crates, I'd go over to the door and just see if it's unlocked.
This door happens to be locked.
Is there a keyhole I can look through?
Well, hold on. With your perception, you do start hearing something coming from the other side.
Is there a keyhole I can look through?
There's a keyhole, yes.
Can I look through it?
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
Roll perception with disadvantage because you're looking through a small little hole.
Come on, give me something good.
Nice.
19.
About damn time, DB.
You see a human man forming with what appears to be a glowing circle on the ground.
Did you just say forming?
Forming.
Oh no.
You said the door is locked.
The door is locked.
I just gotta look at Uberbar. I'm gonna say bad juju, and I'm gonna step back and point at the door.
All right, that's a perfect stopping point, Wolfie. I will be in position for next session.
Oh
And
yeah!
Is
He
there
came in
anything
my
else
canoe
anywhere
from
within
Mars.
the tower that anyone else would like to do?
We're good to stop.
Gar, you're good?
Just a reminder though that the upstairs was set up as an abandoned wizard thing, so there's probably some stuff up there magical potentially. If anybody wants to investigate and look for that.
Threat.
And then there's 3 crates downstairs where we are. Sorry about the sneeze.
Eliminate threat first, get crates later. At least that's my philosophy.
Alright. We done for the night.
Yay! Good job, and welcome to D&D for...
And I will just because I really want to get used to saying it. I should do Sevender.
Huh?
With advantage because he's so distracted apparently.
I love it.
So we are going to call it there. We'll see everyone next week.
And I'll see everybody in
The birth.
Debrief.
The birth.
Dibber.
The birth.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. Thank you for
Bye.
joining us.